NGFrostHydra. All right.
Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah.
There we go. Let's get this layout organized.
There you go.
Howdy.
What's
Good,
up,
good.
man?
Not much, just chilling.
Yeah?
Welcome to episode 7 of Gnome Sand Presents. We're here with Goofy MTF as co-host, and we are bringing in NGFrostHydra. How you doing today, buddy?
Man, I have been nervous.
Yeah? Nervous for the podcast?
Yeah, man.
Okay. Well, don't be nervous. It's all good, man. We're just hanging out, having some fun.
Oh yeah, that's it, man. Just hang out and vibe with us. That's all we're about, man.
That's right.
I can just vibe. I'm good at that.
There we go. That's good. What are you nervous about, man?
I don't know, man. It's basically first time podcast style of
Okay.
anything, really, other than, just sitting in Mayhem's Discord and chatting with everybody with cameras on. So, I mean, I'm going to treat that kind of like this.
Okay. I mean, yeah, it's basically the same thing. I've only got like 6 more episodes ahead of you in the podcast scenario, so I don't have that much more experience than you. But, yeah, so don't be too afraid. I still have the voice filter on. Thank you, officially, Mayhem.
How's that, guys? Is that better?
There you go.
Holy crap. I thought that was your normal voice.
Oh, yeah, that's how I talk all the time.
Just kind of
It's regular.
robotic. Just kind of robotic.
That's right. I sound like
Does
an
not
old radio
compute
host all the time.
Error 304, something like that.
Right.
Oh, that's too funny. See, I told you I'm not that good at it. We're just getting started here.
Yeah, man.
So you mentioned Mayhem Discord. Do you want to tell us a little bit about your interactions and involvement with Mayhem?
In all honesty, I got introduced to Mayhem from a buddy of mine, NG Flame Dragon. So I was doing jack shit for streaming, in all honesty, like complete terrible. Maybe had like 14 followers in 2 years of streaming.
Okay.
okay. I feel
So
that.
it's like he introduced me to Mayhem. I did some, back and forth with him. And then, yeah, he got me to affiliate, and basically just a lot of love in the Discord, man. It's like a little family.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I mean,
That's awesome.
Mayhem's
So,
also helped me out with like a lot of my OBS because I was using slobs.
Okay.
So yeah, he's honestly a pretty chill guy, and I'm glad I met him.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, it
Yeah.
seems like he's got good stuff going on there. So anything getting involved with him is cool. Yeah, no, this is not about you. It's about me, buddy. That's what official Mayhem says. That's funny.
Yeah,
So how long have you been streaming?
A little over 3 years now.
Okay. So you've been streaming
yeah.
a little over 3 years, and it was the 14 viewers for a little while. Then it started turning
Yeah.
around. When did it start turning around?
About a month after I started chatting in Mayhem's Discord.
And how long ago was that?
Oh shit, we're coming up on a year now.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
Nice.
it's
So
kind
the,
of
go ahead.
kind of odd that I've damn near been in that Discord for a year.
Right? Just thinking back, like, dang, it's been a whole year. I know that's how it feels sometimes with stuff. Like I've been streaming for a year and a half, and it doesn't feel like that. And we've been doing the podcast for a month and a half. It doesn't feel like time just goes by.
Yeah, time goes by like
Yep.
real quick, really quick.
Yeah.
So why the NG on the Frost Hydra?
Long story short,
No, we got time. We don't need no short
basically
stories.
with me and
I mean,
NG
we're 5
Flame
minutes
Dragon.
in.
With me
5
and
minutes
NG
in.
Flame Dragon, we're part of a community called National Gamers,
Okay.
and then that kind of had a falling out about a year and a half ago with a few members, so we kind of tried to rebuild it. This is actually my third rebrand. So yeah, it's
So is
kind
it
of
something
fun.
you started?
No, it's got started from a good friend of ours called Bandit Zero.
Okay.
So
Is he still in it?
yeah, we're all still in that Discord. It's just not very active right now since Bandit got a new job, and you know he's out on oil rigs in the middle of the freaking ocean now.
Oh, that makes it hard,
Yeah, hella hard. Hella hard.
Yeah.
So it's
He's-
National Gamers. How many people are in there?
Oh shit. As of right now, let me pull it up. We're looking at a total of 40 people.
Okay.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And are you guys all streamers? Or just gamers?
Yeah, so we're a bunch of streamers, gamers, and I just seen that Flame just mentioned that Bandit has a girlfriend now.
Okay.
So that's kind of cool.
Nice. You're like, dang, brand new news. Hey guys, special announcement.
Brand new news. We got girlfriends now.
Uh,
I mean, I speak from experience. I got a fiance, so
okay, congratulations.
yeah.
Yeah.
You have
married. Married in
a-
2 months, so
2 months. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
So-
All right, so you got this guy right here that's married. You got
Yeah.
this guy right here that's engaged. You got this guy right here that's single. What's up, ladies?
Right,
No, I'm joking,
Somebody-
I'm joking.
Somebody cop
Hey.
that man.
Yeah. Hey, congratulations, man. Congratulations. I'm happy. For you.
Yeah.
Do
I
you have
appreciate
big
it.
plans for your wedding?
Just other than getting a few people up here and going to like an old Scandinavian type church. Yeah, Mayhem, I know. Look at the camera. That's kind of nervous.
Hey, man, there's nothing
Just-
to be nervous about, man. We're chilling, just vibing.
Straight shot. Just
Right. So we just need a straight soul shot here. Let's
Yep.
see if we can get
Yeah,
this.
that's it. Hold on.
Here, we'll
Get him around. Yeah,
There we go.
Got him.
oh.
Hey, man. Honestly, there's really nothing to be nervous about, man. We're just literally
Nah.
it's just talking amongst friends. You know what I mean? We're just having a good time between everyone. We're laid back,
Yes.
chill. Just gonna hound you with your life. No, I'm joking.
So for
Not
your
a whole
Twitch,
bunch.
right?
Sounds like my life.
For your Twitch stream, you've been going for, you said, about 3 years, and just it's been taken off a little bit more over the past year.
Yeah.
Have you always been streaming the same thing, or is there been any change in content? Like what's been going on with it? Like, how has it progressed and developed in that 3 years?
Originally, I started off with just playing like, Modern Warfare, Call of Duty, like Black Ops 2, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, which is actually where I met Flame,
Okay.
was Infinite Warfare. And then, yeah, it just kind of kicked off from there. And basically, I don't play any more like Call of Duty games anymore, like stream-wise, mainly because I just try way too hard. I mean, I'm the guy that, grinded out Damascus camo on Modern Warfare in 3 days.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's impressive. I'll give you that.
Yeah, the only reason it took me 3 days is one rocket launcher took me like a day and a half.
That's crazy. That's very impressive.
But yeah, now we're playing Ark. Still
Okay.
stream a little bit of League of Legends. I mean, that's changed since I first started playing, like back in high school. It's completely different.
The League of Legends experience.
Yeah, it is insane. I think they went through like 3 item shop reworks
Mm-hmm.
and just like different cinematics and everything for it. So it's kind of interesting.
Right.
Is that one of your main games that you play? Is League of Legends?
It is one of my main games at the moment.
Okay.
I'm not even proud to say that.
Why not, man?
Man, I play the douchey champions like Teemo, the little raccoon rat guy that goes invisible and just sets down mushrooms.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm that asshole.
Okay. So why is this guy an asshole? I don't play League of Legends. Never played it.
I've never played either. So the
Yeah.
little mushrooms, like you can go invisible and put mushrooms. What do the mushrooms do?
All right, so he has a kit of basically every champion has a passive, and then you have your Q, W, E, and R. So your
Mhm.
R is basically like your ultimate ability. So
Okay.
Teemo's R is his mushrooms that he just sets down. They go invisible. When enemies walk over it, they explode
Okay.
and they poison them. So it's doing damage to them over time,
Right.
Okay.
and it basically makes you slow. So like if you're like sprinting and you hit a mushroom, you're walking now. You're walking.
So you're just
Walking and
annoying the
taking
shit out of
damage.
them. Is essentially what I'm gathering.
Yeah,
So he's-
yeah.
Okay.
And it's invisible mushrooms, so they can't see them.
Yeah, so there is
Right.
an item that they can buy, but 90% of people don't like spending 75 gold in the beginning of the game to get it.
Yeah. So it's a new breaker.
Yeah. You just set like 4
Okay.
or 5 mushrooms in front of your turret that you're defending, let them walk, hit it, uninvisible behind them, use your Q
Okay.
ability, which is like a skill shot.
Mhm.
It basically throws a giant dart at them. It
Okay.
poisons them and blinds them. So like if they like try to attack you, they miss for like 4 seconds.
Okay.
Okay.
He's
So-
a nuisance, folks. He's a nuisance.
Yes.
He is
Sounds
a
like
menace.
it. Oh,
Ironically enough, that ties into what's going to be happening for D&D is I
Okay.
have a few
Is this
homebrew
is it-
character ideas
Okay.
based off of Teemo.
Okay. So did
Oh.
you want to talk about your D&D stuff right now? Is that something you want to get into?
I think we can wait. I don't want to bore anybody right off the rip.
I don't think it's boring. I think we're all lovely nerds around here. All right.
That's right.
You know?
Let's see. Mayhem's question.
Yeah.
You want to
Where
pull
have
up
you
a
hidden your
question?
base on Ark?
We can pull that out.
Not telling you.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Ah. Is there a thing there with the base on Ark?
Yeah, so originally when we started on Mayhem's Ark server, it was me, Remy, and Flame, and we built like this giant massive box fortress.
Okay.
But I made the fatal error of leaving a tiny hole in the roof.
Okay.
Yeah,
The fatal error. Uh-oh.
It's player versus player right now.
Yeah.
And so one of our other guys, Beast, basically stole everything.
Oh no. Okay.
Okay.
So
nice.
the hole was big enough for a player to fit through?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
So a little bigger
one
than
tile
tiny.
hole.
Oh, just big enough.
But I put like a stack around it, like 4 walls and like 4 high.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like that took some dedication to get in.
Oh, okay.
Because you actually have to go in and like drop down. So
Mhm.
my theory was I was gonna add a second layer, but yeah.
So your base got raided, and now you have a new location.
Yes, I have a tiny, sad little base at the moment.
Oh, okay.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Is that a decoy? Are you throwing some deceptions to your other players there? Like, oh, my
Me?
tiny,
Why?
sad little base, and you got like this giant mega fortress hidden somewhere.
No, it is relatively small. I mean,
Okay.
it's like a little 12 by 12.
Oh, okay. NG Flame Dragon says my base is smaller.
Yeah, that's because I think he just like logged off in a tree or something. We're all hiding from Beast right now, so
That's so funny.
Okay.
I'm scared of
we-
Beast. He stole
We had
all
a
my
private
shit.
server set up, and one of my buddies logged off on the Ark server, and we just dragged his body over to our camp and put him into his own room. And just he doesn't ever play on there. It's like a little memorial room for his corpse. It's really kind of bizarre.
I mean, you can build a cage and put him in the cage.
Yeah.
Just make
So
sure you
funny.
feed him once in a while.
That's hilarious. You got to feed him. It's so funny.
Ark's the one with all the dinosaurs and stuff, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I've played it a couple times.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's survival crafting game. Ark has a lot of dinosaurs that you can tame and ride and fight and beasts and things like that. On a PvP server, I could see that it could be pretty competitive. Are there a lot of players on your server that you're playing on?
I mean, currently I think we're sitting on like 9 or 10 people at the moment.
Okay, so it's a casual, just small group of friends on the server. Is it modded? Do you guys have like the extra goodies and stuff? What kind of goodies are you running on there? Do you know?
So Mayhem right now, it's Mayhem's Ark server.
Mm-hmm.
So right now I think we have we have like 18 mods going on.
Okay. So
yeah,
some
we
fun
have like
stuff. Do you got like the castle builder mods?
yeah,
and
we
stuff?
have like the castle building option. Real quick before I forget, Beast. Yes, I did seal it up.
Getting beanied.
Yeah, we're getting beanied.
Beanie.
Oh no, it's a big old beanie butthole.
Big old butthole right there. That's what that was.
But yeah, so it's like there is a mod we added just because it looked cool. It was actual dragons.
Okay.
Instead of like the wyverns, but they're kind of booty. They are.
The dragons are
crap. Yeah, the dragons are kind of crap.
Okay. I was looking at Mayhem. He says, face full of cat ass. I think I saw it's dinner. Dinner. All right.
Oh, it's gold.
That is gold. Thank you,
no,
Beanie.
so it's like we have like the awesome spyglass, so it helps you see like the torpidity and level of dinosaurs and shit.
Yeah.
What not to attack.
Yep. I don't know if I could play an Ark server on a vanilla or on a public server. I never have, but I don't know if that I could.
It's honestly a lot more difficult. I prefer private servers, that's for sure. And modded Ark is just 10 times more fun.
Yeah. Yep, modded Ark is definitely fun.
Oh my god, Mayhem. He is stuck on the cat's butt.
An official Mayhem says its bumhole winked at me.
Oh my god. The angry spider came out of nowhere.
Oh no. You're gonna have what is it? I forget what show that was on. I think it was on Future Man. And he does the starfish, the kiss the starfish challenge.
Oh. Oh no.
The one guy breaks his back and dies. That's how they fake his death, is by the kiss the starfish challenge.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no, that show's retarded. Anyway, I'm sorry.
It's all right, man. You're getting into it. No worries.
Yeah. So, man, that's cool. We got League of Legends. You played Ark. You've played Biomutant recently. Have you beaten Biomutant?
I have. I'm actually on my second playthrough of it.
Okay.
Hey, whatever works.
Are you changing it up for the second one? Like we're going from good to evil?
I started with an evil character.
Okay.
So I'm going to try and stay towards the light.
Okay. Have you noticed any difference in that? Because I tried a little bit of both. I was playing through like both on like 2 playthroughs at the same time. It was weird, but I didn't get very far.
In all honesty, the light side so far, the spells and stuff like that, kind of ass.
Okay. Yeah, the story seemed like almost the same. It's just,
Yeah, the story is real similar. It's like my first playthrough, I went and like killed all the tribe like leaders just to get their weapon.
Oh, okay.
And then I found out, if you spare them towards the end of the game, you have to choose like which people come with you on the ship. So it's like, if I would have known that, I wouldn't have spared them. And Mayhem's question, got Twitch goal want to receive this year? Oh,
that one right there. Yep.
He meant to tag me. That's fucking funny.
Yeah. Oh, okay. The wrong NG. So officially, Mayhem's asking, you got a Twitch goal you want to achieve this year? That's a good question.
That's a great question.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and hit like 200 followers by the end of the year.
Oh yeah.
And then try and get 2 to 3 Twitch payouts by the end of the year, instead of like one every year and a half.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, got you. How
Yeah.
do you have a streaming schedule that you're working on?
I don't currently because my overnight job has just been bouncing me all over.
Okay.
I know
So
the
it's like
feels.
I would stream when I get home, but after standing on your feet for 8.5 hours and then dealing with the dogs when I come home, I don't want to load it up.
Yeah, and that can be difficult too, because that might be like a day by day thing. Like if you're feeling like streaming, or got the time, or what you're up to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Is
normally I'm trying to wake up earlier in the day so I can like actually get like a decent 2 to 3 hour stream going on.
There you go. Yeah,
Oh,
2 to 3 hours feels like a pretty good amount. If you can get at least that going, it gives time time for people to come in and things like that. I usually run around that for my streams.
Yeah, but it's like I know tonight after the podcast and I take the fiance to work, I'll probably stream. I don't know how long, but we're gonna do some Ark, resource gathering, expansion of my base that nobody knows where it is.
You're 1 by 1 foot.
There you go. How often do you stream, like, per week, do you think? Do you have like do you get in there
Shit.
every week, or?
Right now I'm trying to do it at least twice a week.
Okay.
So I want to get that up to like 4 times a week, even if
Gotcha.
it's 2 hours minimum. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So, for your streaming, do you is there like a certain time? Are you in the US?
Yeah.
Okay. And is
So
there
it's
like a
like-
certain
So for you, this podcast started at 8. For me, it started at 7.
Okay.
Oh, there's
So I
only an hour
normally
difference.
stream, after I bring the fiance to work. So it's about 11, 12 a.m.
Okay.
by the time I get situated, get my alcohol set up.
Got you.
You
Gotta
gotta have that nice. Yep.
I don't like getting up and going. So it's like right on the PC, we got, a whole
can't see.
6-pack.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, okay. What you got there?
This one is Fargo Brewing Company Scottish Ale.
Okay.
Ooh.
And then
Okay.
what I'm sipping on right now is Grain Belt Lemon Shandy. So
Okay.
Nice.
fun
I don't
fact
drink-
with this though, it's just a reskin because it
Okay.
says lemon shandy. You take this piece of plastic off
Yeah.
and it says it's freaking Grain Belt raspberry.
What?
What?
Yeah.
That's so
Alrighty
weird.
then.
Does it
So-
taste like raspberry?
I mean, it tastes like raspberry and lemon
And-
had like a love child.
That's so weird.
I'm wondering if they did like a 50-50 split and just didn't tell anyone.
I could see it due to the fact of, cheap plastic. But it's like, see, I'm peeling it off.
Wow, that's crazy, bro. They're probably like, all right, we got all our cans back. Let's wash it and fucking send it out again. Put
No, I
lemon
could
on it.
see that.
Like,
I could
hey,
honestly see Grey Belt doing that.
they didn't really like the raspberry flavor that's in this, so we'll just call it the lemon flavor
Yeah,
instead.
we'll call it our summer lemon shandy, guys.
Right. And it's
They'll
the
buy
exact
it.
same thing. We just put a different sticker on it.
Just seal it, just send it out. It'll be all right.
It's the lemon. There's actually no lemon in there. It's just because it's like 2-year-old raspberry. It's getting a
Oh,
little
God.
bitter.
I was wondering if I tasted a little tart.
Yeah, now it's turning into shine. It's been a
Right.
couple of
Just
while.
like slap a
But
different label on there. You got
So it was.
Uh,
Get out of there. Nope,
yeah,
there's my face. So.
There you go. That's
Wow,
so
dude,
funny.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
I've never
Lemon
seen
my
that.
ass.
I gotta go double check all my shit. Be like, oh dang.
Right? Just like start taking a pocket knife to every can you own. Like, are you a
Right.
reskin of something?
Yeah.
This Pepsi's Coke.
Like little Nicky, he's over there like trying to use his powers.
I
This
could,
Coke tastes like Pepsi.
this Diet Coke tastes like Pepsi. What if that's all that Diet is? It's just like a watered down version of the competitor.
Right.
Oh shit! All right, we're all gonna get assassinated now. Coke's gonna come after us. they figured us out.
Right.
Like how Remy is confident that if I stream, they're gonna find my base. Nah, I'm not gonna use the map to go back to base.
Oh, okay.
That's another thing, as I have a tendency of pulling up the map when I'm flying because I have everything like pinpointed where I want to go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because
So it's like,
I was actually gonna ask, how does that really work out? Like, if you guys stream, it's like you wanna support your buddies, but then at the end of it, you get to know where their base is. You know
yeah,
what I mean? So is it like one of those things like, hey, you got to put me on the side and not look at it while I'm doing like I'm just be a
Look.
friend and watch, but don't look.
Hey, don't look at my stream real quick.
Yeah,
just put it on a BRB screen for like 10 minutes of travel.
yeah. Like no, like because that's kind of, it's like the same thing like when you're talking about Call of Duty, like back in the day, it's like, oh, you're looking at my screen, you know where I'm at, you're cheating.
Yep,
You know?
good old search and destroy and prop hunt and shit like that.
Something, yeah, dude. Yeah. It's like, oh, you're looking at my screen. It's like, oh, split screen. I didn't look.
So funniest story about this split screen thing is I had an IRL buddy that lived right down the street from me when I was younger, and what we would do is we take like a cardboard sheet and like put it right on the line, and then like
so
he'd sit under it with the box on his head.
I get it, dude.
That's
That's-
perfect.
But yeah, it was kind of funny.
Did it work out for you? Like,
I
was
mean,
it acceptable?
it worked for the most part.
Okay. Except you like go back and like, oh.
You're just like,
Yeah, just lean over just a little bit.
Yeah. It's something. I'm trying to figure out a different way, maybe when I'm flying and pull up the map, I can have like a GIF show up of haha, you thought or something.
That'd be a good one. That'd be a good one, man. That would definitely be a good one.
I wonder if you could do that, like work a keybind. I don't know how they do that, really, to be honest.
I don't
Like,
know either.
tie a
Now I
keybind
wanna
with your
know.
map button to a scene.
Right?
Yeah, you
Maybe.
could. You could. That would be pretty dope.
Yeah, so they both did the same thing, and we hit the map. It goes to a different
Yeah,
switches keys.
it brings up like a little map, and then all of a sudden it's like you get the what was that? The guy from Jurassic Park, the fat guy from the first one. You didn't say the magic word. That'd be pretty dumb. That'd be pretty dope.
It would be dumb, but it'd be hilarious.
Oh yeah,
Right.
1000%. I would do it.
Yep. I know people do that stuff too, like when they're sharing their screen for like Rust and different things like that. A lot of games, they don't want to get
Yeah.
stream sniped, so they'll have something up there. And I don't know what they use to switch, to be honest, but yeah, there's other people that do it for sure.
I know, like some of the big streamers, what they do is they just put it like just a straight camera.
Mhm.
They don't really do a scene or nothing. They just do a straight camera when they have the map up and everything, and then they're like, all right, we're dropping here because I know like different games like Tarkov and Call of Duty and different things like that. Like if people want to stream snipe you, they'll actually try to do that. They have the little map number on the bottom left,
Right.
Yeah.
and then like they could pick what place you think you're going to be going. So
I too have been a victim of Tarkov stream sniping.
Oh, yeah.
It sucks, man, because you'll be fully kitted and then like you load in and then there's just some asshole that's like, hello there.
yeah,
Oh, man.
I,
You know,
I,
the game loads before you load, so your body is just standing there for like a solid minute and a half.
Oh, jeez.
yeah.
So there's sometimes you can load in and you're dead already.
Right.
There's all your shit.
I've never had
gone.
that. I've never had that happen. I've loaded in, and then I've had it where like you play like a small map like labs or what's the other one? I can't even think of it. The small one, but anyway, you get like some of the smaller maps, and then it's like you die 10 seconds into it. So you take 5 minutes to do the loadout. You do 10 minutes to load in. So you're 15 minutes in. It lasts 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, you
So
might get people that'll, what do you want to call it? Hackers and stuff like that. They're trying to do a lot of different things to stop it, but they're doing some bad and some good, like any game.
But yeah, it's like Mayhem. I've always wanted to try Tarkov. No, Mayhem, you don't want to try Tarkov. That is
Unless you feel like want to try to recreate the feeling of getting punched in the balls.
Honestly,
yeah, that's not what it feels like. Yeah.
Yeah.
sometimes it's fun, sometimes it's not. What I would honestly, me personally, Mayhem, if I was to tell you to do something, wait for them to do the wipe. Buy it just before the wipe, and then you have everybody's even with you. You all start out with the same stuff, depending on what package you buy.
Right.
But you all start the same stuff, and then just run it and see what happens.
Yeah, it's a good.
If you like it, if you don't.
And it's
Buy the
not
cheap
as
one.
bad as it used to be. Like Viva La Dirt League, if you watch them, they've got some funny stuff on there, but it's a little bit better than what it was from when they did those videos too. So it's not as bad as getting punched. It might be like getting flicked.
Yeah.
Oh,
and then
boy.
kissed and then slapped after.
So many questions from Mayhem today. Will I ever return to DVD? I mean,
What's DBD?
I was about
Dead
to
by
ask the same-
Oh,
Daylight.
okay.
Oh, okay.
At the moment, no, due to the fact that I don't have Xbox Live anymore, because
Okay.
I needed to cut costs, and there's no point in me paying for something I'm not going to be playing with. Like, I mean,
Yeah,
my
true.
Xbox is in my living room, and I use it for Netflix. So why am I going to pay like $17 a month for Xbox Gold?
Right.
I mean, if I ever get it on Steam, then yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to joining, and on days that I'm not asleep,
Very true.
because it's like, this is my normal. This would be a time that I could be playing it, because this is no, I am broke. Do you guys not know this? I have to come up with like $1,600 by the first of next month.
Oof.
Well, I
That's
just
cool.
got a trailer house, so
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
the first and last deposit for the lot rent, and then the first and
Got
last
you.
for fucking
Getting ready for the new homestead
payment.
with the new family.
yeah.
That's cool.
Sorry about that. My dog was eating a pillow.
Oh, okay. It could be worse. There's other things that could be eaten. I guess pillows
Yeah.
aren't too bad.
No, I do not have it
no.
on my PC.
Do you find yourself playing more shooters? Is that like your genre?
I tend to play shooters, yeah. If
Okay.
it has a gun, I'm gonna play it.
Oh, okay. So it doesn't necessarily have to be first person. Could be third person. Could be.
Yeah, it's like I've played Rust a little bit, Daisy.
Okay. What about
Hell yeah.
Portal? Portal's kind of a gun. It's a portal gun,
It's a
right?
portal gun. I wouldn't be too close. Okay, yeah. That is Hydra. Yes, multiple guns.
We are looking at. Oh, okay.
Beast. Yep.
Beast, yep. Says I'm broke. Hydra 2022 buys multiple new guns, dogs, and a trailer. Also Hydra.
Hey, man, it happens.
I mean,
Yeah.
$40 for a game I'm gonna touch maybe like 4 to 5 times a month.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna have to side with Hydra, 1000%. I told my buddies last year, I'm like, dude, we bought a new game like once a month. We trying to play this game, and it's like you spend 30 here, 60 here, 20 there, 15 there, and at the end of it, it just sits in your storage, or you have to delete it, and it's in like your bought different things, but you never play it again. So it's like
Right.
it's kind of like wasted money.
Mayhem.
So I kind of gotta side with Hydra on that. Not gonna lie, because I told him I'm not gonna buy another game for a year. And then
Yeah.
all of a sudden, randomly, they sent me something in my Steam, and there was a game. I was like, I didn't buy it, but
Oh,
Right.
oh, thanks, guys. But yeah, no, I gotta side with him, man. Once you start getting into it, and like,
Well, now I have no excuse, because Mayhem just said Discord, and there's
he bought it for you.
Okay.
yeah, there's a game code for it. So
That's hilarious. So we might go back to this question
Let's
again
go,
from Mayhem.
Let's go, man.
Says-
Let's do it, son.
Will you ever return to Dead by Daylight?
I mean, yeah,
Now he is.
expect me to stream and be absolutely fucking terrified, because Mayhem is scary. Like, I think the first game I played with Mayhem on Dead by Daylight, I lasted 5 minutes before my I died. See you Sunday. Sounds
So-
good.
So
I'll
Dead
make
by-
sure I'm up to.
Dead by Daylight. What is that? I've never actually played that game.
So that's I honestly don't have much knowledge on it, other than it's basically you're a group of survivors trying to complete tasks to escape like the map,
Okay.
and there's a killer, And I mean, there's killers from all the way from freaking Ghostface to like
Oh, so I think
stuff
I've
like
seen
that.
it. I've seen it. You had the little task, and like you could hit them with like the boards or whatever, and they try to kill you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're trying to basically run around in circles trying to complete your tasks like generators, and everything is a skill check with the space bar.
Okay.
It is terrifying because you'll just be like working on the generator and it's super loud.
Right.
And then all of a sudden you just hear like this heartbeat behind you and it's the killer.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So it does like some jump scares, kind of like Phasmophobia or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's actually a bunch of clips of Remy screaming her fool head off because Mayhem scared her.
Okay.
All of a sudden you just chill, and next minute it's like he's right behind you. So it's like an actual scary movie and stuff, but you're living it or playing it.
Do we want to pull up one of these clips? Is this something we should watch?
Ah, shit. Yeah, let's see which Mayhem's Discord.
Bring up my last stream. I'll give you an idea.
Why call me out like that? Because.
Beans in a Discord, all high pitch.
That's too funny.
So basically, it's like if you scroll up in Mayhem's videos, they're like past the last two, like the next like 2 to 3 are of Remy.
So we're going to Mayhem's Discord.
Yeah. So it's in his videos channel.
Okay.
I just love this one right here. She's just like, ha, why'd you call me out like that? Had to call her out, man. That's perfect.
So we're looking at one of the
I posted a link, but it got
highlights?
deleted. Mayhem said.
Or a clip?
He
Yeah,
said he
you're
tried to
gonna look
post
at.
it, but it got deleted.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yep. I don't have the link set up on here, I don't think. If you have the link set up, you can send it to me in Discord. You can send me a PM, Mayhem, and we can pull it up that way.
I don't know if that'll send through that.
Or you can send me NG. NGFrostHydra.
Yeah.
There we go. We got it. We got it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, Mayhem.
Man, you're over here drinking. I got a lot of whiskey in the drink right now. I'm feeling it.
Oh, you want to talk whiskey? What kind of whiskey we talking about?
Hey,
I got some dough ball. Basically it's a cookie dough whiskey.
Okay.
Oh.
I got an infinity bottle that I'm saving for my groomsmen to get plastered out of.
Hell yeah.
So right now I have about $350 into this infinity bottle. It's just a bunch of whiskey, rum, a little bit of sake in there.
Oh, so you're putting everything together inside of it. You're making okay.
Yeah.
I got you.
Okay. I feel like that lasted longer than it usually.
Oh.
Criminy.
That's a good one.
You're gonna give me a heart attack, lady.
All right, that is good.
That
That's
was
funny.
a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so pretty much what you're doing is you're not really finishing off bottles, and you're just pouring the rest of it into one big bottle.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
I'll rewatch it, but just look at Remy. All right.
Okay. I feel like that lasted longer than it usually.
Oh my god!
You're gonna give me a heart attack, lady.
Oh, listen. She had a fight or flight situation, and she was literally, you can see she was turning her chair. She was about to be off, and she was flight right there. She was ready to get gone.
She was about to be gone.
Man. Listen, I've seen a lot of things in my life. I've done a lot of things in my life, but stuff like that, I'm out, man. You better hope that I'm faster than you. That's all. You're faster than me. That's all I have to say.
See, my
Right.
theory is I don't got to be faster than anybody. I just have to be accurate and shooting you in the kneecap.
Kneecap
That's true.
shot training.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just curl up and cry.
Flame's like, tell him about the bottle. So yeah, basically it's just a bunch of different bottles mixed into one decanter, and yeah, it's strong right now.
Okay.
Let's
Does
see,
it
I
change?
got-
Does it like get weaker?
No,
It
it just
just-
gets worse. I have 2 flasks right now, which are the previous renditions of it.
Okay.
So before I add more to the bottle, I pour like a flask worth and save that.
Okay.
So it's like, come my wedding, we're gonna be doing shots of this. So we're gonna start off with like the first rendition, the second rendition,
And then
all the way
third.
up to that bottle itself.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
Okay. Sounds like a great time.
Yeah.
If you want, I can send you half a bottle of moonshine. That'll help you out. Hey man, just call. Yeah. I'm just saying, I can give you a couple shots of moonshine. PM me, and I think it's like 130, 140.
Whoo!
Yes,
We got
sir.
some diesel over there.
Yes, sir.
See, I also have half a bottle of apple pie moonshine as well that I personally made.
Well, this one I got the moonshine, and then of course everything that you do. It's good moonshine. No, I put it. I got it from down in Virginia. That's where some of my family and friends are from. And then they bring it up here, and all I did was put some Jolly Ranchers in it, so it's blue.
Oh, some Blue
All right.
Jolly Rancher.
Yeah.
As long as it
Official-
tastes better than the old smoky shit.
It'll probably put hair out on anybody's chest. It's some strong stuff. I've had a lot of different things before, but it's strong.
So I mean,
Officially Mayhem says, "Am I invited to your wedding? You know, since I'm low key your best friend."
I'd invite you, but I'm pretty sure you don't want to spend the travel fees from the UK to the US. So my plan is, I'm still trying to figure things out, is I'm going to try and live stream my wedding. I mean,
Oh,
obviously I'm
hell
not
yeah,
going to
hell yeah.
chat. I'm not
Oh,
going to
great.
chat with the chat,
Yeah,
but like they can see it going on.
Hell yeah.
that sounds cool. So in a couple
sounds
months,
dope
we
as
might be
hell.
looking at a live
Yeah.
stream of your wedding. Are you going to put it on your Twitch site then?
Yeah, I plan on it. So
Okay.
just trying to figure out how I'm going to get the capacity and keep my phone charged for it, because it's going to roughly be about an hour and a half.
Right.
Well, depending on the venue that you're at, if you can Wi-Fi or hardwire in, you can bring your computer.
True enough.
No, it is so it is a Scandinavian church. It's all put together like by wood, by hand. I mean, the
Oh,
only
hell yeah.
metal that's in it is what they had to do to keep it up to code. You know,
Okay.
for
Gotta
like
love code,
electricity.
man.
Yeah.
Gotta love code. I hate
So it's
code.
like in one of the handmade cupboards there, like you open the cupboard and there's like this big electrical box just in the cupboard. It's like, I mean, it's kind of funny, but at the same time, all the furniture is like time period specific handmade replicas.
That sounds
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, so it's actually, if you pull up or look up the Scandinavian Heritage Center in North Dakota, I mean, not North Dakota, I can give that information out. I'm an hour and a half away from there, so.
We know where you're at. We know where your base is. Oh,
Right.
Scandinavian Heritage Association, or okay, Heritage Center.
Yeah, and then that church that's on their photos, that's the
the church you're talking
replica church I'm talking about, yeah.
about.
And the irony behind that is, every time we drove by that when I was younger, I was like, if I ever get married, I'm going to get married there.
Hey,
And now I'm getting married there.
hey, whatever works out, man. Hell yeah.
But it's like, it's a Scandinavian Heritage Center. We're doing basically like Celtic Viking vows. Hand tying ceremony instead of the normal BS, I do this, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
This is where
So I'm
everyone shows up
guessing
to the
this
wedding.
is it here. I'm gonna pull this up.
Yep. So you can actually like look up actual like. Oh.
Boo!
So yeah, that's the church.
That's
in
not
that
the
first-
church.
That's donkey. That's right next to the church. That is the giant horse that's right next to the church. You can see it in the trees.
I'm sorry to say it. That's a llama. You open that up, you get
See,
supplies.
look at it. Yeah, it's checking out the church.
Dude, that's
But yeah,
dope.
and this is like a whole heritage park you can walk through and stuff. And
That's a cabin where you're gonna make little ones.
but yeah, they got some nice stuff.
Hell yeah!
Oh, that's cool. That whole thing's made of wood and it's all decorated inside. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's all
I
time
love the
period
peaks.
specific.
Yeah, I love
right?
the peaks. Those.
Yep. I think it's going to be my next Valheim build is going to try to resemble that.
Yeah, so it's
Dude,
like
take
when
a screenshot, dude. Dope.
right?
Yeah.
So
I
it's
can
like
help you out with it. I haven't been on Valheim in a while.
in Ark, we're gonna be going to a new map, the Viking map. So I'm gonna try and replicate that for my base.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
So yeah, it's beautiful place. In August, they normally have, you know, a crap ton of flowers all over.
There.
So yeah,
We got-
that's one of the cool things of figuring things out and all that. I mean, it's gonna be hot.
Mm-hmm.
You can replicate. Just remember to lock the doors.
Oh, on the replicate the thing in Valheim.
Yeah, in Ark.
Right.
But yeah, it's gonna be a pretty solid.
Do you have a lot
day.
of people that you're inviting?
I think we're only sitting on like 30 people max right now.
Okay.
But it's like for $400 you get to rent that for an entire day.
That's not bad.
And you get a pavilion that's right down the hill where you can
Yeah.
serve food and stuff. So my grandmother is going to be making the food. So she's making we've decided on street tacos, a taco bar.
Okay.
So bunch of tacos, bunch of different salads like macaroni salad, potato salad, shit like that.
Yeah.
You know, stuff that's kind of like a picnic like type
Mm-hmm.
lunch.
Yeah, just some good picnicky food and fill the belly and have a good atmosphere. It sounds like it'll be good, man.
Yeah.
Tacos and whiskey? Sheesh.
So the sad part is you can't drink in the park.
Oh, okay.
I was kind of upset about that because I was like, I'm gonna have a flask, calm my nerves.
All right.
Correct.
Full of mineral water.
Yeah, mineral water. Don't mind the faces I'm making when I take a swig.
We got Colt saying, "Make me mad or I'm unsubbing," blowing up the
Make me
YouTube
mod.
chat.
Make me mod.
Make me mad. Oh, not mad. I wanted to
No.
make him mad. Dang. Well,
Oof.
Colt, I'm sorry. You're not going to be mod, and I
You can
apologize
unsub.
for that. But yeah, you can unsub. We'll have someone else sub in your place later, maybe next week.
Oof.
I
Shot
mean-
down.
I mean, when you're typing 10, 15 messages at the same time.
Right. That's exactly the
And
behavior we
less
look
than a
for in
minute.
moderators.
Correct.
Is that that's high quality moderator behavior. So
Sorry, Colt. Sorry.
Yeah,
We're gonna have to say no. Papa Gnome and Uncle Goofy are gonna say no. Sorry, can't be our mod.
right.
Maybe later on, but not right now.
Oh,
Bud. Sorry to tell you.
there's chat on YouTube.
All right, official. You're mean. You're right, but you're mean. All right,
So we talked about the thing on there. We're going back to this because I wanted to get on this. Some banana moonshine. Someone said something about banana moonshine. We were talking about moonshine.
Oh, moonshine. Oh, sheesh. All right, let's see. I think it was after a mile and a half long.
Right.
My best friend, right here. I got it. It was Remington Girl.
Banana moonshine.
Oh, okay.
My best friend's dad makes banana moonshine. Okay. I think, honestly, I need to go. All right, there we go. I had to figure it out. I wonder if I had to scroll all the way back up because I scrolled down to see if
Right.
anybody said anything.
That's funny.
Banana moonshine actually sounds pretty good. Buddy of mine's dad actually made pear moonshine. That was pretty good. Of course, corn whiskey. What else have I had?
See, I'll just stick with what I know in apple pie. Apple
Apple
pie
pie.
moonshine.
Yeah,
There you
but the moonshine part. So apple pie moonshine, all they're doing is taking cinnamon.
Yeah, it's
And putting it
basically
in-
cinnamon.
Yeah, cinnamon inside the moonshine. That's what makes it apple pie moonshine.
Yeah, it's
The-
cinnamon and
The
apple
moonshine
cider.
part. Yeah, the moonshine part. That's what she's asking. So like you have different your meshes to actually fermentate and make it into alcohol. It's like, what do you use? Corn. She makes banana, stuff like that. But apple pie moonshine, normally they don't make it out of apples.
No, which kind
Yeah.
of it kind of defeats the purpose of the name of it. But you know,
You're just putting flavor in it. I can't say it's Jolly Rancher moonshine. It's I just put Blue Julie. I'm done talking. I'm done.
Blue Julie
Blue-
Ranchers, huh?
Julie
Julie
Ranchers
Babla
in the moonshine. I need some whiskey now.
Right.
I need to talk right.
He can't talk normal till he has a little bit of moonshine.
I mean, I'll go grab the jar right now. We can have a good stream. How much time we got left? Another hour? Sheesh.
Right, that's enough, right? Just before work.
Oh, shit. No. Yeah, because actually after we're done with the stream, I got an hour before I have to go to work.
Do it.
No, I do it. I do it, man. Once he hit me with this opportunity, I'm like, me and him vibe very well. We'll get good people like you and other people that we've had previous on here. I was like, I'll change up my schedule. I won't get up for work at 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock. I'll actually go to sleep earlier and then do this with him. Take these adventures with him.
Well, there you go.
And hell yeah, we're having a great time. Get good people like you. Talking about moonshine. We started off with nerds and video games. Now we're talking about moonshine. It's like
Now we're
you never
talking
know what
about
happens.
alcohol, but
Yeah. I think I got 7 or 8 bottles of whiskey because I used to be a beer connoisseur. But now I can't do beer on my diet. So
see, I have to have beer because back in high school I came up with basically came down with the bacterium infection in my stomach, and the old doctor there, he was like, well, maybe have you tried drinking like 2 to 3 beers a day? It'll keep it in check. And I was like, no, but I'll try.
hey,
So
any doctor just what's your doctor's name? I need to
Right,
I need
right.
that number when he says that
Right.
you're perfectly good to have a couple beers
Need
every
to-
single day.
You need to keep your valves greased there. Just a little bit of beer every day.
but no, it's
Is that an
it's
official
basically the-
doctor term? Grease your valves with beer?
oh boy.
No.
But no, it's basically it's H. pylori, so once you get it, you're stuck with it for life and it'll randomly flare up.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
So it basically feels like someone's taking a 2x4 bat and just beating the fuck out of my gut.
Okay.
That's how I feel the last
Sounds
couple
like fun.
times when I drank alcohol. Like I feel like I have something wrong with my appendix or something. Or no, my pancreatitis, I think is what it felt like.
Take it out, you
Um,
don't need it.
Right. Who needs the pancreas?
Nobody.
But and I don't know if it was because I had some agitation or it was inflamed from food I was eating before. But yeah, dude, I drank liquor, and it hurt so bad. It hurt so bad.
It could
was
also be the
tough.
type that you're drinking, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't drink that much anymore, mainly because my wife is on dialysis, and it's not good to be drunk when you're dealing with a situation like that. That things could happen at any time. So I don't drink
Not
anymore.
smart at
But
all.
right,
No.
I did do plenty of it in my day, so I think I got it out of my system well enough.
I mean, a glass of whiskey here and there ain't bad,
No, that
there are
ain't
a
too
couple
bad.
beers here and there, just throw it in with your dinner.
Yeah.
Let me show you one of the perks that people get when they subscribe or donate and shit. I can't
Okay.
see in this worth of shit, but you'll find it funny.
I saw this. All right, this is cool.
What?
This is awesome.
Get the
Check
hell
this
out.
out. Let's go, buddy. There he is. So for you guys that are listening to the audio version of this podcast in the future, I'm talking to future people. This is great.
That's dope.
But he's got on an actual like Hydra dinosaur blue mask.
Dragon
on.
looking like, yeah.
Yeah.
That's dope, bro.
That's cool.
Oh, he's about to breathe.
Oh,
Come on.
dude, there it is.
Dude, that's dope. That is dope
That's
as hell.
awesome. Oh man.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh, we should. Yeah, I should have had it.
Oh,
on
you
there
should
for
have
that.
had it.
Oh, all right, I'll
yeah.
put it back on. I'll put it back on.
Let's go.
All right. Yeah.
Just put him as the main one.
While he's getting that set up, we got a couple things. We've got official mayhem says Remington Girl interview soon. She just published a book, and she
let's
says,
go.
"What book?" And he says the seedy side of streaming. Oh, I didn't know that was a setup for a joke. That's so funny. Here we go. He's got it going on. That's perfect, dude. Yes, that's
dope,
awesome.
Bro. That's dope.
So is that what you get with the subs? He said.
Yeah, so it's basically subs and donos. It's 5 minutes. I also have that as a channel reward. That's 5 minutes of that, which makes it hell to see, but it's fun.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, you know.
That's hilarious.
Hell yeah.
Do you have a timer? You set it, or you just like, oh, that was 5 minutes?
I tell Siri to set a timer for me.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
that's perfect. That's too funny.
Mainly because I always wear like my Apple Watch on my right or left wrist, and you know, starts vibrating because I can't see a fucking timer on my screen.
That works. Right,
yeah,
you can't see it.
No, so all you have is these little holes to look through.
Oof.
Yeah, so
It actually kind of goes with it a little bit too. That's pretty cool.
yeah, so I bought that during Halloween.
Saw it and you had to go for it.
Yeah, I was like, yes.
Hell yeah.
I have a little incense burner that my fiance got me. I don't remember where I put it, but it's a little Hydra with its ass up in the air, and you stick the little cone on it.
Okay.
But yeah, that's one of the other perks. I mean, it's right there, right in reaching distance to put on.
Yeah, dude, that's actually really cool. Like you found that, and that's something that you do for them. That's pretty dope. You know.
What else do you have? Do you have anything like that you're looking to build with your Twitch, or do you have any development in progress or in the future?
I mean, other than getting that D&D podcast style thing going on,
I think that would be pretty cool.
Yeah,
so
let's talk about that a little bit. Do you want to tell us about your project? Is that something? Okay, and you can start wherever you want. We'll get questions as we go.
Before, like, we were just talking with a few of us, and then I ended up roping a few people in. Beast, I don't know if he's still in the chat or not, but he is going to run a mock, or basically like a little camp thing for all the noobs that haven't played D&D before. And then from there, I'm going to be taking over as the dungeon master, and the other 4 party members, or as I like to call them, victims. So that's going to be pretty fun. So I have, like I said earlier, I have an idea like for some wild encounters, like a little Teemo type creature. Obviously not as annoying with like invisible mushrooms, but they're gonna be like, you know, invisible kobolds with blowguns, you know.
Yeah, just a little
Ambush
less
the party.
annoying, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mayhem says, when are the D&D podcast starting? As soon as we get this one over with Beast, and then I can get everyone's schedules from them.
So you're in a
That'd be
campaign right now with Beast. Is that what's going on?
Oh, we're gonna be starting one. It's gonna be about 2 to 4 hours long,
Okay.
roughly.
Okay.
So
So
basically,
just a one-off, like a one-off. You're not going to
Yeah.
run it a long adventure.
no, it's not
Okay.
gonna be a super long one, but it's gonna be basically when everyone is available. I'm trying to do this on my nights off because, like I said, I work 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. my time.
Same.
Okay.
Same. I know the feels, brother. I know the feels. Been doing it for about a year now, year and a half.
Yeah, so it's like a few of the other party members trying to do it when my fiance is off because she's part of the party. NG Flame Dragon, Dragon Glider. I think we have one more. I can't remember quite off the top of my head. But yeah, so we're gonna have them. So I just need everyone's schedule basically after Beast's campaign, and we're gonna try and get that started.
Okay.
And I'm actually happy that we're doing this on, StreamYard, because I've been looking into using this as like the go-to setup method.
Okay. Yeah. It's cool, and it might work out really well for that. There's another thing on here. Let me just kind of do this also that you can do. I don't know what's available. There's different price points and things like that with the StreamYard also, and I have it where the audio recording tracks are set on different tracks, so I can edit the podcast and things like that. But you can set up slides. You can set up media. You can let's see. You can share an extra camera. So let's say if you had have a tabletop.
Yeah, I don't have real much room for a tabletop right now.
Right. If you had something, I know there's
Rob the genie.
Yeah, but like I could have this camera pointed at something else, and or
I rubbed the genie. I didn't get 3 wishes. That's a rip off.
All right, I'm good.
This guy. Can we do it? There we go. I don't like that guy.
What guy? Huh? Oh, that guy.
That guy's too fuzzy. This guy is too clear.
There you go. I was thinking about getting a second camera up. I think that'd be dope.
I've been thinking about it, but mainly just for like my animals.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I was thinking of putting a turtle cam or a snake cam or setting up something like that with it.
See, I need to get my snake over to my new place and a stand set up for him in my room.
Like,
Oh yeah.
let's see.
What kind of snake do you
She's
have?
passed out right now.
I have a
Here, I got you. Ready?
it's a longer name. It's a pewter heck clown ball python.
Oh, okay, cool.
He's derpy.
Derby.
And then obviously I have my German Shepherd, Burmese Mountain Dog, Cross. He's off in the living room doing God knows what. We just got a Lab St. Bernard mix puppy.
It's a mouthful.
A week and a half ago.
Nice.
Let me tell you about this little shit. He
Okay.
is. Where is he? Let me see. I'll turn off the freaking background just for that. Fiance's gonna go find him.
Okay, perfect. So we'll get seeing your new dog soon here.
Yeah.
Now you're the campaign you're running, you said for that you got one campaign and then you're doing another one. Do you want to tell more about that campaign that you're planning on set up? The podcast. There we go. There's the space.
Yeah, there's the old shitbox of a room. Here's the little turd. Oh, come here, bud.
Oh, look at that puppy.
There we go. Oh, yeah. How big do you think he's going to get? We lost you on the mic.
He muted it. So he's roughly going to get about 150 to 160 pounds.
Roughly.
Damn, roughly.
Big boy.
Sheesh.
I heard you say that St. Bernard in there. I was like, he's going to be a big boy.
Yeah.
He's little now. You won't be able to pick him up like that after too long.
No, he's already 25 pounds at 12 weeks.
Right.
His paws are the size of my freaking year-old dog.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And he's already drinking water like he's a damn St. Bernard. He's going through about 2.5 gallons a day by himself.
Oh, man. Yeah, he's cruising through it.
All right, everybody. Okay, we got to see. All right, come here, Allie. Come here. You got to see.
Like,
you got to see Beanie's asshole. You got to see his cute puppy. There we go.
The gnome's bald head.
Gnome's bald head. Yeah, come here.
All right.
But yeah, that's a bear. Or,
Okay.
Real knocker of a name.
Right?
But yeah, he's a little dipshit. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I mean, he takes up. I mean, we have a queen size mattress, and he takes up my entire side as a
Wow.
puppy.
As a puppy. Yep, he's gonna be huge.
Oh God. She's like, oh, I don't know about this.
She just winks. She's like,
Oh
I'm
yeah,
on
she's
TV.
like, Dad, who are these people? I'm on
Right.
TV.
So cute.
Yeah.
She's scared, dude. Just like
Mayhem.
Hold
He's
on.
like, what's
This is
going
not
on?
us.
Hold
This
on.
is
What?
not.
She's my baby. She's just my baby. Ain't that right, baby girl? Oh yeah, give me kisses. All right, we're gonna put you down. You can hate me later.
Mayhem.
What are you feeding her? That
What am I
dog needs
feeding
to
her?
lay off them snacks.
Hey, I like my girls thick. All right, with the extra K. I like them thick.
Nah, at that
Oh.
point, you like your women thick.
No, she's actually I took her not too long ago to the animal hospital or whatever because her left eye is going blind.
Oh.
But
okay.
no, she was only like 60 pounds, which isn't too bad
Hmm.
for a pit bull mastiff. She's not that bad,
Yeah.
you know.
It's not a dog. It's as stiff as a pinata filled with Snickers. Oh, no. Poor dog.
Hey, baby girl, it's all right. I still love you. It's okay.
Even better now that you might be a pinata filled with Snickers.
Oh, hell yeah. Come here, girl. I was hungry. Nah. No, man. She's just like me, all right? I'm a thick boy. I'm a big man. She's a big dog. But we can outwork and outwalk and outdo everything you skinny little guys. So it's all right. Honestly, I think
I see a challenge in the making.
me and her go on hikes / go disc golfing once a week, and it's roughly about 15 miles. So
Okay.
Aw, man, you lost me at disc golf.
why? What's wrong with disc golf? Don't hate.
If you're gonna play golf, play golf.
No, disc golf, man. Disc golf's actually blowing
Don't
up.
make my ass look
She got a donk, all right, man.
Yeah.
But no, it's back to the D&D kind of things. There's gonna be a lot of different things going on. Fucking flame.
Do
So
you have any sponsors or partnerships? And NG Flame Dragon asks.
Yep.
So currently, I have a ambassador program sponsorship with NCAA, so NCAA,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
well NCCA. It is a National Concealed Carry Association.
Okay.
Okay.
Basically, use my codes. You get 10 to 15% up to certain items, up to 25% off on their website. So basically,
got-
it's you can buy ammo, holsters, gun boxes, all the
All right.
sorts of stuff like that.
I have to leave. I gotta go. I can't hear him talk anymore because I'm gonna buy some more guns and ammo and everything else.
He's
Oh,
like,
man.
oh, discount,
Li-
sponsorship, partnership.
Listen, I've gone to Dunham's, Cabela's, all that stuff. I cannot walk in there without buying without spending like $300. I normally go get like a pistol or go get like this and go get like that. I'm like, oh my god, I need to stop going in here and buying these things.
Yep. And then obviously, Mayhem. I'm sponsored by him. Shows me a lot of love.
Hell yeah, man.
But yeah, it's so with that, it's real useful. They basically keep you up to date on gun laws and stuff going on in your state. Basically, if you have a concealed license carry like I do, basically with their app you can check out what the laws, like the concealed carry laws, are in other states. So like let's
Yeah.
say I want to go from my state to Pittsburgh. So I can pull up every state that I'm going through like their gun
That's-
laws and like
Right.
specifications, what I need to follow, what I don't need to follow,
Yeah, so you know that it if you have to keep ammo and guns separate or
Yeah.
different things
Yeah.
along those lines, and just carrying procedures and laws for those specific areas that you're going through. That's cool.
Yeah, because
Um,
I remember when I got my CPL, they told me that if you travel, you got to look up the laws and stuff, this, that, and everything else. Because it's crazy. Like North Carolina, can you drink and have your gun on you?
I mean, I don't know how North Carolina is, but in
Or
North
no,
Dakota,
no, North Dakota. Sorry, I
can.
apologize. Okay, in Michigan,
So,
you can. You cannot.
can't.
Oh, you can't in
On
your
the,
state.
you can't, on the other hand, go and purchase alcohol with a firearm, but you can legally sit in a bar. Like, you know how some restaurants have like their bar, and then in their bar area they have tables that aren't at the bar.
Yeah.
Legally, if I'm not sitting at the bar, like the bar top
Right,
itself,
right.
Yeah.
I can have my gun on me,
Huh.
but not right at the counter of the bar.
but not right at the counter. No.
See, so you have that. Then you have our state where you cannot have zero alcohol and carry your gun on you. And then you have Indianapolis, where my family's majority of my family's from, where you can drink all night anywhere and be over like the legal limit of any kind of drinking and still have your gun on you and not get in trouble.
I just seen Mayhem's comment. Oh God.
About you getting paid in lewds of me.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Officially, Mayhem says he gets paid in lewds of me.
But yeah, dude, that's to me that's like the crazy thing. Like there's a bunch of different laws in different states.
Yeah. So it's like that's another nice thing of why I like having that with them is because I'm saving on my membership with them.
Yeah.
So basically what their membership is, you get their bulletproof guaranteed 365 days. So that's like their trial period. You get it for
Okay.
a whole year. That's their trial
Okay.
before you have to pay anything.
Okay.
So what that is let's say someone broke into my house tonight. I ended up having to put them down.
Yeah.
Legally shoot the pew pew. I have to call the cops. While the cops are on their way, I call them. So they're going to appoint me an attorney and a lawyer, and basically like their own personal team, and they're going to cover all the costs and legal fees to make sure, saying, hey, this was justified. He had no choice, yada, yada, yada.
That's
right.
pretty
So
cool,
they're in there
man.
like right at the beginning trying to, collect
Yeah.
whatever evidence or conversations and act as
Damn.
liaison. That's awesome.
And they're trying to get your gun back because, obviously whatever gun you use, they got to take it, evidence
Right.
it. So with them, they're going to make sure that your gun's not going to go to the police station, go to, the receiving and then evidence locker, and then, how some guns just disappear.
Yeah.
They're going to make
Right.
it where that's not going to happen.
That's cool, man.
Got you.
And then what do they charge per year after your free year of all that? Do you know?
Shit, I don't actually remember.
Okay.
So I know it wasn't a whole hell of a lot because my broke ass could afford it.
Now, you said you got a sponsorship code for that. Is that on your Twitch? Yeah.
I think it currently is, or maybe I didn't share it to Twitch just yet. Yeah, my Ko-Fi. No, so it's actually in my Discord.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm
And
gonna
is your
be,
Discord available from your Twitch?
yeah.
Okay.
So you can actually follow my Discord and all that. But that is in, where did I put that? Not me just randomly scrolling through my Discord like dirt.
Right. So you guys
Are
can
you
get
allowed
his-
to advertise gun sales on Twitch? Mayhem said.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. I know you're allowed to talk about guns on Twitch.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. And I have no idea how that works either.
Me neither. I'm not sponsored, and I love guns. Honestly, the thing that questions me: you're playing video games about guns. So you're allowed
Right.
to talk about them. Why wouldn't you be able to either sponsor them or something like that? You know what I mean?
Yeah. And
Yeah,
right
so
now, as far
I
as Twitch, I'm not
posted
too worried
it.
personally. I'm not affiliated, but it might be something you might, be aware of too, as far as on your Twitch working with that.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
posted it in my announcements and then like the photo of the email saying I'm accepted, yada yada. So that'll actually, like, you pull up that picture, it'll show you the code, like your ambassador code that people can use, and then the 2 websites that they can use as well.
Okay.
So there you go, guys. If you want to get discounts or anything like that, or check out the Discord. Kids could click a link to buy guns. Could be an issue. Maybe.
Yeah,
Oh no, that's why
I
it's in
can
my
see
Discord.
that.
Yeah. I mean, the
That's
thing
why it's
too,
in
though,
Discord.
right? And then it's the manufacturer. I mean, they could get. I don't know. I don't know how that would work. That's interesting, because like the websites are going to be responsible for the content that they
Correct.
have and making sure that they don't buy it. And like seeing a gun and going to a gun website, I don't think there's anything really wrong with that specifically.
I don't either. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm pro gun. I'm pro gun, pro everything.
Yeah. If you guys
literally. So I don't think there might be something. I think Mayhem is on something like that
Yeah.
because
But it's like, I don't know how, like, Brandon Herrera, I watch him on YouTube and Twitch a lot when he's gaming. He has a wall of guns right behind him.
yeah, so does Landmark. Landmark does the same
Right.
thing. Like, I watch him because he plays a lot of Tarkov, and literally he just has lineup of guns, and he talks about guns, but I don't see him sponsored, so that might be something.
Yeah, but it's like, that's why I didn't really put it on my Twitch at the moment, but
Right.
it's in my Discord. I made an announcement. Everyone's welcome to check it out. That's why I haven't really pursued putting it out on Twitch as like a rolling
Right.
thing.
Yeah, and this might be something to check to see if it says anything
Yeah.
specifically is about that.
Well, I can tell you right now, because I'm looking at Landmark, he is not sponsored by anybody and doesn't have anything about guns.
Which is odd.
Which
You
is
can't
very
buy
odd
guns in UK.
because no, you guys can't buy guns. Because like it's very odd. Like right now, I could
Right.
like this one right here. I'm just gonna share it. Know if you want to hit it. So this is Landmark.
Okay, let me pull it up a second
Yep.
here.
This is Landmark. He's playing Tarkov, and these are all the guns behind him. And it's
Yeah.
funny because people sit there and ask him all the time, like, "Oh, those are just airsoft guns. You don't have that many guns." Blah blah blah. And he goes, "Okay, I'm gonna have a shoot like one or whatever." But I don't think he can actually shoot guns on there either. I don't
No,
know.
that's like, I'm really going to be looking at the affiliate agreement because I would like to do, I have an old gaming chair.
Right.
So I had a donation goal to get a new gaming chair because the ass end of it was going out. I mean, uncomfortable.
Right.
So I want to look at the affiliate agreement, see if I can, make a clip or anything like that.
Oh, like shooting it and stuff
Yeah.
like
Like, I want to
But-
have like a montage of like the chair just getting demolished.
that. Right. Right.
Because it's like,
No.
I got a bunch of different ones. Want to make it, interesting.
Right. Mayhem comes. If Twitch has an issue, he can argue that they're airsoft / replicas.
Yeah.
Or,
and I'm not seeing.
under federal, under the federal law, I could just claim that they're black powder, because under federal law, a black powder gun is not a gun.
And I'm not seeing anything, at
okay.
least on.
So
That's
I can keep my
interesting too.
musket.
The Twitch affiliate agreement that they've got on their website right now, and if you do a search for firearm, gun, or weapon, nothing comes up. So they don't have anything specifically geared at guns. But what I would say that would be likely is they would revert to local laws maybe at that point in time, possibly.
Yeah.
I can't say for certain, but I'm not seeing anything specifically off of the Twitch agreement that says anything like that. It might be a gray area, especially with recent events and things like that. But
Yes.
I don't see that there's
Yeah.
any specific issues with it, but it might be something definitely to check into a little more.
But yeah, it definitely seems like something that would be good.
Yeah.
Guns is a very touchy subject. I mean, yes
Common
and no. I
cruise.
won't go too far into that because, like Goofy, pro gun, pro
Right.
everything. Just
Yeah. I understand.
I mean-
I listen. I can say I can understand both sides. Me, I'm very pro gun.
Yeah.
I have 20 plus guns. I'm pro gun. I hunt, I fish, I do all those things that I can see where people on, aka my side, would argue. I can see that 110%. And also
Yep.
on the other side, I can see where other people are coming from. I can see both sides, but when it's just like you can't say it's just like a dog or a car or anything like that, but it's just like those other things. If you misuse them or don't have the proper training, accidents happen, things happen when it comes to those different things. And when people misuse a weapon, don't have it in a gun cage, don't have it on this and that, things happen. Or they're not properly trained in it. Like, I'm not saying I'm properly trained. I've been hunting since I was 8 years old, and I was actually trained by an Army sniper when I did ROTC. I never went into the military, but I was trained by one because we had a pellet gun shooting things. So
see,
to me,
and-
those things, I'm decently trained in it. When you get somebody that's not trained, I've been muzzled on going to gun ranges. I've been muzzled before, and I'm telling people, like, even if you think it's empty, it's not empty. Never point it at
Exactly.
anyone. Never point it at anyone. So when it comes to those different things,
But it's like to
That-
go off of what you said of like being trained by someone. My uncle is an ex-U.S. Navy special operatives.
yeah,
Half the shit he can't talk about.
yeah. He
I have
can't talk
another
about it,
uncle. I have another uncle that is border patrol. I've been
Yeah.
trained by both of them on how to properly maneuver, do this, do that, do this. I've been hunting since I've been 5 years old when I got my first Red Ryder BB gun.
Yeah.
But it's like stipulating the law on so many like law-abiding citizens and stuff like that. It's like I've recently been seeing a lot of like the
Sorry,
other
lad, I saw him
sides. Yeah,
I
just
saw him
know
throw
I'm
those
just
little
chucking
beat-
something.
Yeah, chucking something for Beanie. I looked down while you were talking. I didn't mean to laugh. but
No,
go
no
ahead.
worries, man. But no, it's like I can see from like the other side, they're like saying, like especially from I'm gonna mention him again because this man has been covering a lot with like the NRA conventions and stuff like that. Brandon Herrera went undercover, yada yada, as like a plain guy on the protest, basically bringing things up to these. Basically, I'm gonna say it is they're anti-gun protesters.
Correct.
And he's bringing up valid points and stuff that is already part of, our laws to stop, bad things from happening, like
Correct.
common sense gun laws, federal background check. Not many people believe that we do a background check. Every time you go to the gun store, you put your information in, you
Yes.
wait your 5 to 10 to 15 minutes to get, you're all clear
background.
or,
Correct.
sorry, you have to wait. It's
Yeah,
not I can go into the gun store, slap $700 on the counter, walk out with a fucking AR-15 extended mag, fucking 7 boxes of shells, and call it good.
No.
Right, but
And
but
that-
if you're nefarious and don't follow the law, and
Yeah.
which they're making all these laws, these people don't follow anyway.
Correct.
Yeah, so it's like
they're going and getting these weapons from somebody right down around the corner or something like that.
Correct.
they're getting them in a Kmart parking lot at this
Right.
point.
So
It's
like all the laws and things on guns isn't really helping out for those situations so much. There's other topics I think that need to be addressed, underlying issues with gun
Correct.
violence and things like that these days.
Yeah, I think honestly. So this is the thing. They have a lot more strict laws for pistols than they do long guns.
Oh yeah.
So they have that to me. So like if I wanted to buy a pistol off a Hydra, I have to give my whole information. He has to give his whole information that we're doing the swap.
Yep, and you got to go to a FFL dealer.
Correct.
And have
say
it
that-
transferred.
Correct. So the government knows. But if I wanted to buy a long gun off of him, I can just give him $500 and I don't have to we don't have to swap our information. So that's
Yeah.
one thing that people could argue about. Now, I would say, yeah, I think that if they want to keep a better track of this, because long guns are what everybody's arguing and yelling about. Oh, how did my kid get this? Why didn't the government do anything? That's a law I think that they should probably put in.
Yeah, in all honesty, I'm all for,
that's
raising the
perfectly
legal limit
fine.
of, like long guns and shotguns going up to 21, the same as handguns.
Yeah. I mean, it would stink because
It would.
Yeah. I mean, it would stink. It would stink for all the younger kids, because I remember when I turned 18 and I didn't have my dad's shotgun anymore, and I went out and bought my own shotgun, and
Yeah,
it's the only
your
gun I've
first-
deer hunted with.
Your first one.
Yeah. The first one that I finally purchased, and I could go hunting. I didn't think about it like, oh, I'm going to go grab it and then do bad things with it. I was happy that I could go hunting. I'm not saying that everybody's like me.
No,
But,
I'm not saying everybody hunts or anything, but
No.
Let's try to remember where we're at here, guys. We're going to pull something up that's relevant to this and just take a look before we do anything that might be going on. Mayhem brought to my attention something that he pulled up that has prohibited content, products, and services, content that cannot be promoted on Twitch. And I'm going to read it. It's kind of small on here, but some of the things we've got in here is alcohol ads or ads from alcohol beverage companies. Any product.
Oh, I can't sponsor by Budweiser?
Applicable
Damn,
laws.
there goes my Natty Light sponsorship.
Applicable laws. So soliciting illegal activity, religious advocacy.
Yeah, this is basically, don't talk about religion, politics, or,
Yeah, politics. Yep. Habit forming drugs, paraphernalia, including tobacco, e-cigarettes, vape, nicotine, and similar products. Oh, we can't promote that. This stuff is not promoted, guys. We do these things, but they're not promoted or endorsed, or we don't recommend this. Herbal remedies, miracle cures. This is interesting. Unauthorized. I wonder if this is right from Twitch. Unauthorized and or unlawful distribution of copyrighted works. Okay. Counterfeit or fake bootleg products, like your bottle of beer earlier.
Yo, we got to talk.
Paper culture. We can't promote 900 numbers. Marketing at children through messaging, imagery, or targeting. Firearms, weapons, ammunition, or firearm accessories.
Yeah, but okay. So
it doesn't say they can't be talked about. You can't
it.
Right.
I'm just giving people the option and ability to go to a website.
Yeah, that's a gray area.
So that's a really gray area.
Gray area,
yeah.
It's like, I know,
and in a way, it is a promotion. You're saying, hey, get this code, get a discount, and I'm gonna buy guns and save. So I mean, it is in a way, and I don't think you're gonna get on the winning side of a gray area on that one if it came to a conflict with that. To be honest,
that's another thing of why I keep 90% of my promotions and stuff that's going on, code wise and stuff like that.
And this exactly, I'm just showing you can't put your gun link in your channel. Right.
Yeah, I wasn't planning on it. That's why it's in my Discord. I made the announcement.
I mean, that'd be cool. It'd be like, if you guys want to know what I'm sponsored by or all this other stuff, go to my Discord.
Right.
So then you're not promoting it on there. You're promoting on Discord, and you really couldn't get in trouble through Twitch because you're not saying that you're sponsoring it.
Yeah.
Like, you can say your sponsors are like, oh, I got this energy drink, that energy drink, and then if you want to know other things I'm sponsored by, go on my Discord.
Yeah, and we can't make any recommendations for people in doing that situation. Take it into your own advice and your own situation, and do your own research in your laws and decide on your own what you want to do. So
But to touch on Mayhem's Discord TOS, I have a buddy of mine that is sponsored by one of his buddies that makes Kydex gun holsters. So he promotes that on his Discord, and that's it. He hasn't violated anything yet.
A gun holster also, though, is not a weapon itself.
No,
but I think it said accessories on there too.
It did, didn't it?
Yeah, it did say accessories.
Yeah, firearm accessories. You're right.
Yeah, so that's
AG gun sights.
Yeah,
but I mean,
maybe it's to hold a banana. It's like a banana slinger.
I mean, if I have to make an OnlyFans just for, here's my links if you want to pay to see them.
No, you can make a free one. I'm just saying.
I just don't want you getting yourself.
Who said I wasn't going to sneak a little spice in there?
Hey, you want my toe pics?
No, I don't plan on it. It's like when I'm streaming, I don't really talk about it much. It's mainly if they jump into like Discord and they go to the announcements and they're like, oh, why not go check this out? I mean, if it is an issue, I'll just make a link tree, promote it somewhere on a different website.
Yeah.
Because I mean, Twitch and Discord can't say, hey, you can't have Linktree.
Yeah, I don't know how far they'll go, and like I mean, it all depends.
Right.
If something happens. It kind of gives you another layer, but they could still say that hey, you're still promoting it via a link. So it's like, how far down to the rabbit chain do you want to go of the promotion? You can't. How far can you bury it? I mean, that's essentially what it is. But it might not be picked up or noticed or ever noticed that way. But I still don't know if that's going to get you out of that.
No,
specifically.
And it's like it's just something to keep an eye on and constantly looking and making sure and yada yada.
Yeah, and make sure that
The other thing too is there might be other people or lawyers or someone else that you could ask, or someone out there that's already done the homework on this and has like a laid down like specifically. A lot of things I see on Twitch too, because like this whole thing with Twitch streaming and all of that, in a way is kind of like the Wild West. It's relatively new. They're getting laws and things like that in place. I mean, you're seeing stricter things coming with music content and all of that. So, I mean, all of this stuff that they have going on and the some of the slack that's in there, that stuff might get changed at any moment, really. So there's no telling what it'll be tomorrow. What you get away with today, you might not get away with tomorrow.
But it's like also this just basically word of advice for everyone is just keep an eye on the gun laws. If you want change, do your part, show up, do the voting, you know what I mean?
Right.
Mainly due to the fact that because things like that are based off the general public.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't know if you guys have seen the raising gas prices and yada yada.
Oh, everything's going up.
But it's like, it's just a whole fiasco, and I don't even know what to think about it anymore. I just go day-to-day life.
Yep.
Do what you can. Educate yourself.
That's
do your own research.
That's the key. Absolutely.
Don't believe mainstream media. Don't believe a small streamer like me.
Yep.
Do your own work.
Absolutely.
Look into it.
That's 100% what I would recommend to everybody out there on any of these topics that you have. Dealing with the political, social, all of the stuff that's happening is to educate yourself. Do your own research. Don't take one person's word for it. Don't say because so-and-so said this or this and that, because that's what's happening right now. Is
like, I'm not a lawyer. Don't take my advice.
Right. Absolutely. And just in general and everything. I mean, but don't take someone's word for something and adopt it as your own belief, as your own system, as your own. Take that stuff in and absorb it, listen to it, and make your own judgments on things. Don't just be a sheep,
But no, it's like, it was just a bunch of common sense things, and it's just like, I wish more people were willing to listen and educate themselves just a little bit more than they do. Because like at work right now, they post, the news channel that's on at work is basically like, I don't remember the name of the channel. It's basically a bunch of people, basically lawyers and stuff like that, going over the laws that they're trying to propose. They're talking about the negatives. They're talking about the positives. They're talking about, just everything. And they're trying to get the general public, everything.
Gotcha.
It's a Discord terms of service that Mayhem also provided in. They also have here, do not organize, promote, or engage in illegal or dangerous behavior. And I think they're talking about the dangerous behavior part in this. But they include also selling or facilitating the sale of prohibited or potentially dangerous goods, firearm, ammunition, drugs, and controlled substances. These activities are likely to get you kicked off of Discord and may get you reported to law enforcement.
Well, okay. Well, that's easy enough to get rid of. It's just click and delete.
Yep. That's weird. Because you're not actually, I don't know, because the facilitating the sale, are you actually facilitating the sale, or are you just directing them to a website? it's so weird.
It is a gray area, and it's like, you know, it doesn't hurt to do a little more research, make a link tree, do stuff like that.
Right. I mean, yeah, absolutely.
Because I mean,
you have
I can
move. You have to be able to promote it somewhere, right?
Well, it's like I can move to YouTube if I wanted, because of all of the major gun platforms on there.
Right.
But they're actually starting to kind of get rid of them now, though.
Yeah, I know they are, and it's like it's kind of getting more difficult for them guys to get anything.
Yeah. If
like Demolition Ranch, you know, stuff like that.
If you guys have that opinion towards guns, if you share those, there's a video that I just watched, came out yesterday, from a gentleman called Awaken with JP on YouTube. It's called Why Guns Must Be Banned Now, and it's satirical. It's very comedic, so it's about a 10-minute long video, and I super duper. It's super duper funny. I recommend you guys checking this guy out. I'm not going to publicly sponsor and endorse it with a link or anything, but Awaken with JP. We aren't going to watch it here or anything like that. Maybe after, if you guys want to check it out after the stream, you can watch it. But it's not like a it's not something I don't want to watch because it's got language or violence or anything like that. It's just more points for the views, stuff like that. Right. And it kind of points towards a political belief on things, on quite a few things, but it's entertaining. It's fun.
Yeah.
But it's like another thing with like the USCCA is like on YouTube, they give you a lot of pointers and stuff like that. Like major legal advice, just helping the everyday citizen. Another one I've been watching is a gentleman, his channel is Armed Scholar. He basically goes through the overview and stuff like that of what proposed laws are.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, just wish everyone would educate themselves just a little bit more other than what the news portrays of, big scary. I am not switching to G Fuel.
Officially, Mayhem says, "You think you need to switch to G Fuel, bud?"
I mean, how many of you would actually buy G Fuel if I was sponsored by them? Like dead ass. How many?
Some of those are so funny because, like, some of those sponsorships that they have for those drinks and things like that I see, and some other people get, they're almost just like handing those out. Like, you're not even really. I don't know. They're like, okay, yeah, you have a site. Here's a code. You're a sponsor now. And it's almost like a pyramid scheme effect type of thing. They don't really care. They're like, you do whatever. And if you get someone to the site, you don't get really much to reciprocate from it. I don't know.
No, it's I used to be sponsored by Bang energy drinks when they first came out.
Yeah.
And then there was another one. It's Ray's energy drinks. But it's like you pay $20, you get a T-shirt, you get a hat, you get like a 12-pack of their energy drinks.
So you pay them to be a sponsor. Yeah,
you pay them to be a sponsor, and you get like 5% back on sales.
Yeah, so essentially they've got you as a gung-ho salesman for 10 cents on the dollar or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
So those are ridiculous, I think. Like, unless you, I don't know. I think the advertisement and sponsorship really is something that takes place once you've got a larger audience, and then you can start monetizing your stuff with sponsorship deals and actually broker a deal with, I'm getting this many. They're okay, but I don't know. I don't find some strength in supporting those a whole lot.
At this point, I might as well get sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
Right.
Go get a code for that.
Right.
Yeah. Follow my code and get like 2,000 silver and 400 gems and a free hero.
There we go. Yeah. That's it.
But if you made a sick ad, I might.
Right. That's your sick ad right there. Officially Mayhem says, I have a question. Do you still have my shirt?
I do still have the tank top. It is still in a box. I have not unpacked it yet. I wore it like for a week straight. Well, obviously I washed it, and then when I moved to the new trailer, I put it in a box, and I just haven't gotten to unpacking every box.
What's the shirt?
So it is a tank top with a one of his older emotes, like the Higo face, like ah,
Oh, okay.
and it says "Daddy Mayhem."
Got
Oh,
you.
nice. Nice. That's a good one.
Daddy Mayhem. That's too
Yeah,
funny.
Remy, because everybody wants to see a stick with tattoos modeling merch. I mean, maybe if I had a better physique. And there's a whip. There is a whip.
Oh no.
No, for
Oh no.
a whip and a shirt with your daddy tank top and a whip.
No.
Yeah.
He's probably saying the emote had a whip, or he might have to. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. Is he talking about modeling a tank top with a whip? the daddy man. There's a
I
market.
guess you'll have to
for
check
everything.
out my OnlyFans coming next week.
Yeah.
That's right.
You want to see Sasquatch feet? I got pictures of those.
You ever seen a skinny hobbit? I got big feet.
Ironically, I do have rather large feet for my small frame.
Hey man, it happens.
I'm wearing size 12 boots.
Okay.
I mean, I'm 6'2".
Okay.
I weigh 150 wet.
Oof.
Jeez.
Got
My
some.
fucking right leg, man. What are you talking about, Willis?
You go
Right
skiing on your
Man's
barefoot
over
skiing.
here so thick he can crush watermelons. But no, it's just like there's a bunch of different things going on, and I'm really looking forward to the podcast for D&D.
Yeah, man, that'd be pretty.
How
cool.
long before that rolls out, do you think?
Oh shit! Like I said, it's gonna be. I mean, more than likely we're shooting until like after the wedding, so everyone has more time to set up, figure out their work schedule.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
By then, I might have a new job. I'm applying to be a maintenance man at a hospital, so.
Okay.
Because
Well, good luck. I hope you
I
get it
can't
if it's
do
a move.
overnights anymore. I'm just
Yeah.
physically getting drained. I'm lucky if I touch my computer for 2 hours a day at this point.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, the schedule can definitely help out. Remington Girl
Yeah.
asks, "How tall are you, Hydra?" I think you said 6'2".
6'2".
I am 6'2".
And 150.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dang.
he's a two-pick man.
I am a toothpick.
Very,
I don't know if you
very
can tell,
much.
Man, I'm wrapped. I mean, there's room.
There's actually a lot of room.
I mean, shit, I can wrap my pants.
That's all I gotta say, man.
Right?
I'm trying.
I
got
haven't
some big,
tried, but
I got some
oh no,
big.
we get there.
You got. Oh, come on.
Your head
Some
is shorter
big
than the
hands.
chair. Confused.
Well, that's because I don't sit normally straight. And also, I have my sweatshirt just in case I get cold, like right under my ass, so it's nice and warm.
All right. So you kind of like
Oh wait, you just boosted
cozy in your
yourself up
sweatshirt.
now.
Yeah. So normally, if I'm gonna sit here, let me remove the.
Okay.
So.
Yeah.
Know.
Your head is shorter than the chair. Confused.
But also the nice part about this is if I ever, just want to
Right.
rage quit, just like smash your head against the chair, it's okay.
Yeah, it's all right.
No, I lean a lot. It's bad habit. Don't get into it, but yeah, I lean.
Yeah.
He's gonna be an S when he gets older.
Man, I hope so. I'm gonna have like a little like dragon head cane that has a sword that pulls out of it.
Hell yeah.
Maybe like a little musket. I'm actually in the process. So we've been joking with my boss. She has to have knee surgery. I was like, well, I mean, we could always just, like with the leg and build you a peg leg with like a little black powder musket in the kneecap.
Yeah,
There
yeah.
you go.
Do it like they did back in the pirate days.
Yeah,
Mhm.
And she's like, no, I think I'll just take a wheelchair. That's like, I will crush you.
Yep, officially Mayhem says I'm 6'2". I will crush you. I love it.
This is where Hydra shows real weird colors. Crush me, Daddy Mayhem.
Oh, God.
Daddy
I know we were
Mayhem.
talking about. I know we were talking about whips earlier. All
I'll
right.
be the
Right.
little
Settle
spoon.
down,
Here comes the
settle
Daddy
down.
Mayhem shirt and the whip.
Dibs
Yes.
on little spoon.
Oh my god. It's because you're tiny.
I mean, if we're
Uh,
saying height, it might just be like, oh, Mayhem with a question for Goofy.
Yeah, we got a Goofy question. Goofy, what's your plans for Twitch this year?
Honestly, I'm kind of wanting to do a little bit more. Like right now, I'm doing a lot of Rocket League. I know once Tarkov does the wipe, I'll probably play that again because I've talked to a couple buddies. They might want to get into it, so I might actually play that a little bit more. But I'm actually, for me, I'm going to try this year doing like a live stream out when I'm disc golfing.
Okay.
So that's something that I kind of want to do to try out. Do a couple of local courses here and just throw some disc and bullshit. Really,
The real
hang out with
question
people.
is, Goofy, on your like disc golf ones, are we gonna get like a sunscreen tutorial or?
I can do a lot of different things. This is how you putt
Uh-oh.
and throw it the other way.
We've
this is how
got an
the pros-
episode of GSP where we interviewed Goofy as well. It's the first episode.
Yeah.
If you guys wanted to know a
Oh.
lot more about Goofy, he's episode number 1. It could be you. I've not found a favorite IRL streamer yet. It could be you.
It
See,
could be.
I would do IRL, but again, can't promote guns and stuff like that. So that's out of the question.
Yeah, you could say I definitely do not endorse going to this website. I definitely do not endorse clicking on this link for a discount.
I do not.
I'm not
endorse.
sponsored by these people, but these are some good people.
These they're terrible
Use this
people. Don't
code.
click on this link at all. That's how you
I got my new Nerf 30 round magazine clip for this little Nerf gun
Right.
on this website.
But no, it's like Flame knows, and almost everybody at Mayhem server knows, I am a gun nut. I will put myself in like financial strain just to buy something different.
Yes. No, I mean, honestly, I know we're not sponsored. I know we're just talking about it because I think you can talk about it. You're just not sponsoring it.
Yeah.
So, honestly, I've shot a lot of guns in my life. I've done a lot of cool things. I've hunted since I was younger, and I just love guns. Honestly, I think one of the things that I will say that I've heard, I don't know if it's true. I didn't look up the research, but back in the day when we got bombed by Pearl Harbor, they asked why he didn't actually go to the mainland, and they said because behind every blade of grass there's an American with a gun. We can't take America. So I think if that doesn't speak things that nobody's really come mess with us because we actually have the world's largest militia. We might not have the army that like China and them have, but we have the militia because everybody in America has a gun. It could be used for good or bad. You never know. It's on the person. You can't blame other people for it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All right, the guy had 7 DUIs, but he still has a driver's license. And he's killed 5 people. And nobody can drive now because this guy killed, somebody in DUI. Like,
it's like, when people get in
it's
car
weird.
accidents, we don't blame the car, we blame the driver, and it's a whole spiel that we could go down, but
yeah,
let's just high road it.
Correct. Yep.
Because this is a slippery slope, and we will get down there.
Oh, we'll get down there fast. But I can see both sides. That's it. I'm done.
Yeah, it is.
Question for Gnome.
Yep. We got NG Flame Dragon. Question for Gnome. What is your all-time goal for this year on Twitch, YouTube, etc.? For this year, let's say end of 2022, there's a couple goals I have. One of them I would like, I don't know if we're going to get to this goal or not, is to get YouTube monetized. So I really want to look at getting in YouTube. I know all you guys are on Twitch. I'm not looking to promote Twitch so much as far as getting affiliate, for the simple fact that the Twitch will only allow you to live stream to Twitch. So I'm in a multi-stream. I'm trying to get this out as much as I can, and YouTube makes the most sense for me for the first step for trying to get a monetization and building a community. So I'd like to get the 1,000 followers that I need for YouTube. That's one of the main things for the podcast. By the end of the fiscal year for this, and it not necessarily a regular normal business fiscal year, but since we started the podcast up from 1 year since we started the podcast, I would like to have it at least hopefully financially able to sustain itself, where the money that I've invested into this year of podcasting, I can then invest into the next year and hopefully at some point make a profit. But after the first year, I am looking to at least make it self-sustainable. So those are the things that we've got here. My main goals. I'm going to keep going on Gnome Saying as far as Rocket League and gaming, but the podcast is my baby. We got officially Mayhem. Mayhem signs up for next interview. First question, can we see your face? Second question, what do you look like? Third question, do you have OnlyFans? Fourth question, can we see your face? Fifth question, can I have a shout out? P.S. What do you look like?
I could see it. But unfortunately, all of you are going to have to suck it up, because like he said, I get paid in lewds. I get that nice, like, chin angle. Y'all are going to have to suck it up. Man's built like a Greek god, that's all I'm going to say.
Oh, snap. Oh, snap. He
Nice
gets
and
you to reverse,
chin.
what is it, Wilson or whatever was that? The Home Alone, that guy hits a reverse, he gives you chin.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You won't ever see my eyes.
But no, it's like another question for Gnome is, once you're on the podcast the first time, is that it? Is that all you get, or can you like re-go a few weeks later?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to come back on as a guest, I'm all for having people reapply, especially if you've got new things and change. You know, if we're going to be going over the same stuff, it might be a little difficult.
Right, it might get a little boring, a little dry.
Right.
Yeah.
But if you got something new to add, I don't hesitate to have people reapply for being on the podcast. I'm not against having more, the same people over again. As far as guests go as well, that's what I need badly is guests. So
Yeah.
if you guys are a Twitch streamer or content creator of any sort, really, amateur content creator, you're not full on making the big bucks, and would like to get a little recognition and reciprocate it. That's kind of what the podcast is about at this point in time, is reciprocating exposure. Head to gnomesayingpresents.com. I don't know if I actually got a link set up for that.
Do you accept cartoons as guests?
I mean,
I do.
we had,
I do actually. Yeah.
what was the one we had, the last one? That was AZ Pro,
Efrizzo.
right? Yeah,
Efrizzo,
he didn't have a camera.
Yep.
So
Well, Mayhem has a cartoon character of his little guy, and it actually moves with his mouth and follows his head. So he, in retrospect, he's like a VTuber.
Yeah,
Okay, yep,
absolutely.
yep,
I'm all
okay.
for having a VTuber. If you don't want to, show your face, that's fine. You don't have to be on. Like you said, Efrizzo didn't even have a cam, and I was happy to have him on there. So if you want to be on here, you don't have to be anything special. You don't, you just have to be a positive person working on a project. Essentially having a goal that you're trying to achieve, and putting progress towards it. If you're the guy that's got one viewer, been doing it for 2 years, and wondering why you got one viewer and been doing it for 2 years but haven't done anything, then we might not have a whole lot to talk about, just to be honest. We're looking for someone that's actually making progress, doing some work, having some goals, setting some things up. It doesn't have to be a lot, but just have something. Be working on something.
See, like another thing that I'm going to be working towards is I'm going to try and go through like my Twitch, like past broadcasts, start clipping things, posting them to TikTok, Facebook, stuff like that, just to get it out there.
Right.
Because I know I posted a few things of different announcements on Twitch or on TikTok of like a video here, basically promoting when what's that game that came out? Shit, I gotta pull up that. I want to pull up Streamlabs because I forgot the name of the game.
Hey, do you going back onto the D&D, that reminded me, do you do the voices when you're D&Ding?
So I plan on doing the voices, actually.
hell yeah.
Can you give us an example? Like, give us something like one of your best quotes, like, or give us something cool. Like, do a cool voice for a minute.
You want one of the bad characters, or do you want one of like the good NPC cloaked figures that gives a quest?
How about we do
One of each.
no, yeah, they're having a dialogue with each other.
Yeah,
All right.
let's go.
All right, so basically
Hold
we'll
on.
just put it in like retrospect of where I'm at. So I'm gonna have the party at like the table of a
Okay.
tavern. Bar mistress comes over. Okay, we'll set the scene for everyone so they can get the picture.
Absolutely, yeah. Go through the whole thing,
have-
set the scene. Let's do it.
I have all the party members are sitting at the table of the tavern. They all walked in. They're real worn from the weather. There's a group of orcs over in the corner and a dark masked figure just like over by the fireplace, just chilling. Barmaid comes over and she says, "Well, howdy, boys. What can I get y'all?" Oh, one of the party members looks up and says, the little dwarf of the party says, "Ah, yes, Les. I think I'll have a pint." The elf is going to look at her and say, "Well, I'd rather wish you hopefully have a frickin' spot of tea." I don't know why the elf is Irish, but it's just the way the character is drawn out, so
Absolutely.
we're going to go with it.
Let's go.
So, we're going to have one of the orcs get up. They abruptly stand up, wanders over to the table, slams his mug to the table, looks at one of the party members, specifically the long-haired elf. Now this elf, his name is Phil Angels. I butchered that name. Don't worry about it. It's rough draft. He looks at Phil Angels and he says, "I don't like your fucking facial hair." So Phil Evangel looks up and says, "Well, I don't know what my hair has to do with you." Orc looks back down at him and says, "You know what, you fucking half point. You're not welcome in these woods." And he throws a punch. Punch connects with Phil Andrews. The dwarf gets up and yells, "Oi! You fucking spilled me, point!" and jumps on his back. That's when over in the corner you see the hooded figure get up, walks over, and in a deep voice he says, it sounds almost like an incantation to the party members. He doesn't move his hands. They don't see anything. He has his hands in front of him. Gets up, stands in front of the table, looks at that orc and says, "Burn." All of a sudden the orc just lights on fire. It's screaming all over the tavern. It's bumping into tavern party members. It knocks the waitress over and finally collapses on the floor with a dying breath.
All right. All right. Yeah, let's go, buddy.
Storytelling is like a 5 out of 10, but we're getting there.
Yeah.
Hey man, it was good. It was good for me.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, all right. What do I got to roll? What I got to roll? Daddy needs a new car. Oh, we clapped that guy's cheeks.
Right.
But
I
no,
like
it's like different things like that, and it's like I'm gonna encourage the party members to come up with a voice for their characters and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Just different things.
That would help out a lot. Yeah, if they could have a voice for the role play, especially if you're doing like a podcast style with the different people. Yeah, because there's I've watched some that are cool. It's cool. It's
yeah,
fun.
like especially like based off of what their character is. Oh God, what the hell did you clip, Mayhem? But no, it's like I just that's my goal for everybody is to like come up with a unique, even if it's a terrible fucking accent, you want a French dwarf, go for it.
So your voice is picking up a lot of like the whisper, windy stuff. If you can move it down a little bit, yeah, that'd be better.
Oh, there you go.
We'll
Sorry,
try
it
and
has
clean
a
that up
mind of
later.
its own sometimes. But no, it's like I really wish everybody has the just a general generic. I don't care if it's a crap one,
Right.
Yeah. Come up with like a little bit of something, you know what I mean?
If you want to have like a southern drawl to the words of the character, you can have that too.
Yeah.
Or if
that
you
southern
want to
twang, or
if you want to have a little bit of moonshine.
oh, I'll take a bunch of moonshine, eh?
Have a pint, throw the shrimp on the bobby. Just different things.
I don't know what you're talking about. Oh man.
I mean,
Yeah,
even
yeah.
if you just want to use your normal voice and, you just want to throw
little
in,
accents
like
or-
a catchphrase that they say every time they talk, like you're playing an orc barbarian and every time he speaks, he's like, I'm going to pummel you. You know? Just a comical thing, just add
Yeah.
it. Go
Some
for it.
character, a little personality to it.
Yeah.
That's
But
cool.
it's like, as the DM, I really don't have to worry about all that as much. Other than like NPCs that talk.
Remington Girl says we don't say a boot.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you
Are
do.
you Canadian? You must be Canadian.
She
Yeah,
is.
we're in Michigan, right next to there, so we get the Canadian, like Upper
Yeah.
Peninsula Michigan people talk Canadian.
Yeah.
Oh shit, we're
Yeah.
we're almost state buddies.
Almost.
We're both screwing Minnesota.
Minnesota. Oh, Minnesota. Minnesota.
Ontario,
Yeah.
eh?
Minnesota. Oh,
Minnesota.
another
Yeah.
thing is, like, I don't get why everyone in North Dakota thinks that, everybody in North Dakota is like, oh, I went down to the market. Oh, lost my keys.
Oh, talk like
It's
Fargo.
like they're almost associating North Dakota with Canada. It's like, no, we're not Canadian. I
Right.
don't think we have an accent.
It has to do with Fargo, I think, the movie Fargo. That's where a
Probably.
lot of people get the accent for North Dakota, because
Yeah.
3.5
Oh.
from Sioux, Michigan border. Yeah. That's,
Yeah.
Oh, salt.
She's not that
Michigan, like Michigan. I think that's whatever way Michigan works. That's how they do it in Michigan. So let me do it the other way.
far. Yeah, that's actually perfect. I was about to say, dude, flip it.
Yeah. So this is how they do Michigan. Is you got the glove side and the Upper Peninsula. Your two hands like make up the state. So if you want to do it, you're like, hey, here's Michigan. I live here. It's awesome. I live here. So in the
And then
Upper
it's like-
Peninsula, like way up here is where I've got relatives up in this area. So like way down, I live down here.
And then
somewhere
you
down
have
here.
like North Dakota. And it's like, I live over here.
Right.
Canadian border's up here.
Yeah.
North
So
Dakota's just a square.
That's
Right.
the best
Those are
part,
easy.
because like literally we have our whole map or our whole state on our hands, so everybody's like, all right, you're from Warren, Detroit,
Right.
this place,
Right,
Flint,
right.
But it's
Yeah,
like
you-
North Dakota, you just go like this and be like, all right, so you're up here in Minot, you're going to travel down here to Fargo.
Right.
And somewhere along the line, you're going to find,
Try to
like
do
Devil's
PA.
Lake, stuff
PA
like
is just
that.
like this, isn't it? Someone
dude.
said. So I saw a
PA is
comedian
almost
once.
like this,
Oh, okay.
just like,
We're throwing out
Right.
gang signs now. Got the Spock, he's like this way.
I
they're
saw
like-
this comedian that said Michigan shaped like a mitten, so it can reach down and smack the shit out of Pennsylvania.
Let's go. Oh, that's a
forever out.
perfect one, man.
So funny.
oh boy, Mayhem's taking clips and posting them.
Oh. They will live forever on. Gnome Sam
Yup.
Presents. That's
Yes, they
awesome.
will.
Thank you, Mayhem. I appreciate you.
awesome.
Anybody that wants clips is awesome.
Hell
Love
yeah.
it.
That's good. That's great. But no, it's like, just different states. Like up in Montana, when I lived up there, we lived right next to the Idaho boot. That
okay.
little
Yeah.
jut.
Mhm.
So it's like, you want some good potatoes, travel 45 minutes to the west and you'll get some.
Okay.
Just a magic line where the potatoes are all of a sudden delicious.
It was kind of like that, because just on the edge of Montana and like the Idaho border, there was a little mom and pop shop that was like breakfast foods.
Let's
Man.
go across the state and get the breakfast in Idaho. That's way better. Potatoes. The hash browns are more delicious in Idaho.
I'm not gonna lie, an Idaho potato tastes 10 times different than a russet potato you get at the grocery store.
I believe it.
I wouldn't doubt it, man.
Yeah.
But it's like,
Why do you
you
think
go
every
over to
bag has
Idaho.
them on it?
you go over to Idaho and you order an order of hash browns, and it comes out on a frickin' plate.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I need in my life.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
Is potatoes on your diet, Goofy?
No.
Oh,
That's
some
honestly
McDonald's fries would be good for you right now.
I don't care about that. I don't care really about fast food or any of that stuff. You give me a cold bear, a nice big steak, and a fully loaded baked potato. I'm set. And out of that whole thing, the only thing I can have is the steak.
Goofy is the definition of that song. A cold beer on a Friday night.
Yeah,
Pair of jeans that fit just right.
I mean, it'll fit right because I don't wear jeans, but yeah. I'm a shorts all year round kind of man. Legitimately.
Are you one of them psychos?
Yes, I'm one of those guys. Only time I wear jeans is where I have to go somewhere either fancy or I have to look okay, or I go to work. I have to wear jeans at work.
So
See, I wear jeans 9 out of 10 times.
I can't.
if you guys aren't from the northern states, you don't know about those psychos. There's always someone. There's always someone in the northern states where it's like 0 degrees, -10, wind chill of 50, -50, and the wind's blowing, and there's a thunderstorm. And then there's someone with a winter coat on and a hat, and they got shorts on. There's always that guy, like everywhere, somewhere.
Last year, I think the coldest I went out. I shoveled probably a quarter acre lot.
Yeah.
Of snow, and I think it was 15 degrees, and I was out in a wife beater and shorts.
See, yeah, there's this guy. This is
Hey,
Man.
man.
When it gets like -60 without wind chill up here, I'm like, pair of jeans and my skiing jacket, and that's about it.
Yeah.
Or sometimes I'll just wear 2 sweatshirts, and everyone's looking at me like, what the f is wrong with you? It's like, I'm hot.
I'm honestly surprised because you are a thinner man. I am a thicker man, so I'm more insulated. I would like
Right.
to say.
He's got
So
that
that's
natural
why I can
polar bear
go-
insulation.
Douche.
He's like a baby seal, except not the kind you walk over and beat upside the head with a club.
Nope, not that kind.
The one you take home and cuddle with. 'Cause they keep
or
you
maybe
warm.
he is that kind.
All right, let me go get the stick.
Go out back and old yeller me or something.
Next
Crying the
week
whole
on
time.
Gnome
I
Sand
love
presents,
you.
Goofy's head is just full of lumps.
Or I look like Tim the Tap Man and just come back with like the line over here. Just divot in his head.
What happened to you? Hydra hunted me.
All I can say is good luck.
I've been known to hunt with spear, so I mean, a blunt end object would be a pretty good thing.
Yeah, I've never hunted with a spear.
It is hell, because the deer around here, you quite literally almost have to army crawl to get within like 100 yards of them.
Yeah. No, I was
So it's
thinking that
like-
you were talking about a spear, like you're up in the tree, and like I've seen those, but they
No.
get boars and stuff like that.
No, I'm talking like crawling with a spear, and like trying to get close.
Okay.
It's
Have you got a
almost
deer
like
that way?
I have.
Oh, okay.
That
Mr.
was
Rambo.
the worst like hour and a half chase of my life, but you know, it finally died.
Oof. That's
Because
crazy.
you know, when you think of a deer, you got to think of like a target diagram almost.
Yeah.
So you really got to like, especially for the deer's sake, because I'm not one of those unethical people that's gonna be
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm gonna shoot it in the gut and let it run. No. You know, anyway, that way, the fastest way I can hunt it ethically, you know, put it out of its misery, and then harvest the meat.
Yeah.
I do everything 100% in the field. You know, that way the rest of it doesn't go to waste because coyotes
Mhm.
need to eat, stuff like that.
Right.
Speaking of coyotes, this year I plan on bagging myself that frickin' alpha coyote.
Okay.
This
Okay.
sucker looked like it weighed 250 pounds. It was pure white, and the rest of it in its pack were like a sandy brown.
Okay.
So, I mean, this sucker was huge.
Right. It's like a wolf in a coyote pack.
Yeah.
Yeah, my buddy, he got one like 4 years ago. He took it to taxidermy because he said it was huge, and the taxidermy said he had to use a wolf mount for it.
Yeah.
But it
so,
wasn't
That's
coyote.
crazy.
So yeah, they're cross mating.
yeah,
It's
if I get that sucker, I'm going to spend the money, get it mounted.
Hell yeah.
You know, because I mean, there's also a bounty on this one too. Like in my
Okay.
state, it is a $500 reward.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I'll be
This
like, keep the
sucker has
$500. Just get a taxidermy for me.
Yeah. This
Right,
sucker
right.
has killed a lot of livestock.
Okay.
That's one thing a lot of people think though. Also, like once you get into that kind of stuff, like once you're doing that, you're doing it to actually like you invest your money and your time into these animals that you may love and may not even harvest, but then you get a nuisance animal that comes in and kills it, but it's also trying to live. So I get where other people are coming from, but this is my property. It's like the
Yeah.
same as somebody coming and destroying your property, and it's like I can sue you, but you killed my thing and it's an animal and you can't really sue an animal. So I mean, you can sue it with a 22, but
Right.
But coyotes are harvestable for meat.
correct.
So it's not like it's gonna go to a waste.
No, my father always told me anything you kill, you eat. And if you
Blackbird
don't-
pie is a really good thing.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying. Squirrel kebabs.
Squirrel's good. Alligator
Mhm.
good. I've had a lot of things.
Oh, alligator is amazing.
Yes.
I actually had alligator at the Rainforest Cafe at the Mall of America.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
So they were having a special, and I was like, I'm gonna try that.
Little alligator steak.
Yep.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's a little more meatier. Boar is another thing. Like eventually, I want to get down in Texas. I want to go back down there and hunt boar.
Mm-hmm.
Me too. That's one of my things on my bucket list.
So that's another reason why I got my concealed carry is so for the future it's a little bit easier for flight and travel and transferring my items down there so I can hunt.
Yeah.
Because nobody wants to be down there and be like, hey, do you have a rifle I can borrow while we're on,
Mm-hmm.
Buy a new one.
Yeah. Ship it to me
It's
when
Texas.
you're done.
Right.
Come on, man. You can get your sister's
I'm
cousins,
pretty
uncles,
sure I know
brother.
someone somewhere who can get you a discount on some things.
Right? I wonder who that is.
Yeah, allegedly. Like I can't officially
Allegedly.
say
I
this.
don't know. But I've heard rumors.
We're getting beanie again.
Yep.
Mayhem's gonna look at another asshole.
Uh-oh.
The
Beanie,
angry spider's coming back.
what are you doing?
Hell, if it gets close enough, you might sniff it.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, she's so close, you just want to reach out and pet her behind the ear.
She
there
just picked
comes.
up this little. Come on, Beanie. Come on, sweetheart. Let's go. This way. There you
Oh,
go.
There it is. There it was.
I never knew you could have two assholes in one picture.
We'll get Beanie, a full-on Beanie. Good.
Oh, hang on. I'll grab my cat.
All right.
I'll grab the asshole one.
Action winks back.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that must be an emote. I don't know.
This
The
was now. Keep in mind, this was the cat I proposed to my fiance with.
Okay.
You used your cat to propose?
Yeah,
it looks
this
like
is
my old
Chircon.
cat Duders. Awesome.
He's Gizmo, you little butthole. Love me, damn it.
He's like, not today. There
we go.
Cool.
My nipple. Release. All right, you're free.
All right. This is
Oh, he wanted to go for a second bite. Oh,
all right.
Gizmo? I don't know where Shiricon is, but he's the bigger orange tabby.
Okay.
He opens cupboards and drawers, and I came home this morning to my stove being on.
No.
Like the burner on top was on.
I mean, he was
So-
trying to make some eggs.
Well, I had a pizza box. I pushed it all the way back, and I had like 2 pieces of pizza.
Yeah.
And I forgot to grab them for work last night. So I come home, and the pizza is gone. The box is in cinders, basically, like just charred paper.
Wow.
And it's sitting in his food dish.
Oh my gosh. I told you it was Garfield who was going to get lasagna. Let's go.
He might have been, I don't know. But no, it's like
He's trying to heat up his menu, man, or his food, man.
all my animals are pretty docile. I mean, except for when they get the zoomies and decide that they're gonna, pounce on my nether reasons and
Yeah.
make sure I don't have kids later in the future. I mean, I don't know about you, but an 80-pound dog jumping on you and just like full throttling off of you is not fun.
Right. All
All right, guys. I just had to take some action on the Colt guy who was back, wanting to be mod.
Bum, bum, bum.
Let's
outta here, Colt.
see. We got to wrap it up though. It's
Oh, shit, yeah,
getting
we
to be
went over a little.
a little bit. Yeah, it's all right if we go over a little bit. Did you have anything you want to add, FrostHydra?
No, other than I
I have
probably
a question.
apply later on. Oh, what's up?
What the campaign that you're looking to do that's coming out? How long of a campaign are you looking to run that?
So it is gonna run roughly. I'm gonna start them at like level 5, and I'm gonna
Okay.
run it until they're about level 30.
Okay.
So maybe a good like 2-3 month run for that one. And if they are really loving their characters, if their characters survive that long,
Right.
because I mean the big bad evil character at the end of it is he's something.
Okay.
So remember that hooded figure I mentioned earlier? That's one of the big bads.
Okay.
So
Sweet. And
I
so
can't
a
give
several
too
month
much
campaign.
information.
Are you
Yeah.
running it once a week?
I'm
Is
gonna.
that the plan?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and run it once a week.
Okay.
And how
Oh,
many
yeah.
people are you planning on taking on this campaign?
So right now there is 3 party members. I know for sure. I need to get information from the other one to see if he's willing to give it a shot. Even if he's like a part-time party member, you know,
Mm-hmm.
where when he's not there with the rest of the group, you know, they could have him on a pack horse dragging his body with him.
Okay.
You know, slapping him awake once in a while and force feeding him. Just to make the party a little bit more friendly for the encounters, I'm going to have a few NPCs that they're not going to know, but they're going to have the option to recruit them to join them. So it's going to be fun.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
So do you think, is there a max party size that you might be getting to, or is it?
Max party, I want to keep it like 6 party members in the DM. So
Okay. Manageable where, you know, you're not going
Yeah.
to be spending like 10 hours on a night trying to get through all the content. But
yeah, you know, it's going to be more open world. You know, it's going to be loose quest based. So I'm going to point them in the general direction. And if they decide that they want to go the opposite direction and explore, they can. But I highly
Right.
recommend for them to
check out the
somewhat
adventure
stick
you've
to the
got
path.
set up.
Yeah.
Um,
Because the farther you veer off, the worse things are going to get because you're not supposed to be there.
Oh, got you. So he says, I'll be a bard, wooing tavern wenches, slipping them my loot. Dang, mayhem. It looks like he's all ready for this medieval adventure. Is it medieval?
It is going to be set in about the medieval time periods. I mean, there's going to be a little bit of magic, a little bit of, you know, more modern day things, like they may be able to find a gun.
Okay.
But it's not going to be a very effective gun.
Okay.
Keep in mind. You know, it's
Like
going to be
a
almost
crudely
like
crafted type of firearm thing.
you know, maybe like a blunderbuss, but
Right.
maybe have different variants of it. Like maybe they'll kill a character and it drops a cursed variant of a blunderbuss, and they won't know it's cursed until either they use detect magic, detect curse, or
Uh-oh.
go to fire it.
You guys hear this? You got to detect curse your blunderbusses. We might have something happen.
So I mean, they might pull the trigger and it might, you know, turn into a snake that bites them and poisons
Right.
them and, you know, incapacitates them for 3 to 4 turns.
Or just they go to pull the trigger on the gun and squeeze out a banana.
There might be fruit that falls out. There might, I mean, it's going to be a whole
It
table
gives
of
the
things that I
opponent
roll.
superpowers.
Yeah, you might inadvertently buff an enemy by shooting with this blunderbuss. I mean, the cursed variant might have, you know, as soon as you grab it with your hand, spikes shoot through your hand.
Right.
You can't let go until you use it all.
What if it's not really a blunderbuss at all and it is just a banana, and everybody else it looks like a banana, but to you it looks like a blunderbuss?
See?
That's a
So,
good
so you're like,
another
I got
thing,
this
you know?
sweet gun, and you're just whipping around this
Old
banana.
senile
You know, like
guy
the,
over the corner with a banana, like, oh,
like-
get down!
Like the scene in Men in Black, you know? He's the little Asian man running around town with a banana.
Yeah.
You know, I have ideas like that, and I'm looking forward to everyone to get these items. I mean, there's going to be a sword that doesn't look like a sword. It's going to be a stick,
Yeah.
Okay.
but it's going to be guarded by, like a tree ant or something.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
So, they're going to be wondering, well, why the fuck was this guarding a stick?
Right.
And if they leave the stick, well, I mean, that's on them. But later down in the line during the quest line, they might have needed that stick. So they might have to backtrack.
Might have to. Might have to go somewhere they don't belong and have it get harder and
Exactly.
harder. And then your party's dead. They might not make it to 3 months. And
I am going to allow them to re-roll a character to the party's level if their
Okay.
character does die.
okay.
I'm not going to be an ass and be like, level 1.
Right. Yeah, fun.
Have fun. You're in a level 15 dungeon.
Right.
You
We all know how that goes.
But it's like, I really encourage them to use the detect magic, use detect curse, use their awareness, have some common sense, The immovable rod will be a thing in my campaign. It's basically just a iron rod with 2 buttons. You can hang it in the sky, hit the button, and it'll just stay there. It will not move. It can support up to 5,000 pounds of weight, but as soon as you hit the other button, it can move.
Oh, okay. Where do I
So,
get one of these?
You're going to have to find it.
No. They
I
don't
ain't gonna
have them
give
at the
too much.
local
Nope.
like tool store.
There might be a bird person selling a random, rod on the street. It's up to
Okay.
them. I encourage them to interact with everything and
I
kill.
officially Mayhem says I have a pretty big rod. I think that might be up for the DM to decide, man.
No.
I don't know if that.
Roll
That was
for
a good one.
initiative.
That was a good one.
Roll for initiative.
Oh my
While you're at it, roll for intimidation.
Right. He's like, oh, this
And
thing's way
seduction.
too big. He's like, this rod is actually a burden.
God.
Hope you have the hit points. Hope you have the hit points to tame that dragon. That's another thing is I have anti-bard tactics in play because I used to play a bard with some IRL friends.
Yeah.
I was the bard that fucked the dragon.
Oh, we need more of this story.
Yeah. So, the song of I found the Necronomicon, now Cthulhu knows why they call me the Deep One.
No.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh shit, you're gonna have to listen to it. Let me see if I can pull it up on YouTube so I can send you the right way.
Absolutely. Yeah. Send me the link. I'd love to hear that. I think we do need to wrap this up. Goofy's going to be looking to get to work though. So I'm going to give some close offs while you're pulling that up real quick.
All right, hold on. I just want to do this one thing. This one
Yeah,
right
yeah.
here. Flame Dragon, roll for size. Bro, 20. I'm hoping 20, baby. Give me something nice. All right, that's all I had to do. I just had to say that. That was a good one.
That's so funny. So, guys, if you're interested in being on the podcast, we are looking for people, or if you know people that are interested in being on the podcast, please send them my way. www.gnomesayingpresents.com. We'll have a link in the description. We're looking for more people to be on the show, just like NGFrostHydra. We have the podcast every Wednesday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern time. Any amateur content creators, if you are one or know one, please send them my way. You can also find all the links to socials. We're live every Wednesday on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. And we have our VODs on YouTube, and we will be distributing audio portions of the podcast in the future on things such as Spotify and iTunes. So please hit the follows and subscribes and all that fun stuff. And we're looking to grow the YouTube. Also, NGFrostHydra, he's looking to grow his channel, guys. He's got 138 followers. He needs some gnome and love. And we're looking to have an awesome campaign. I'm really excited about this campaign for NGFrostHydra. So, guys, make sure you go check out NGFrostHydra and hit the follows and the subs over on there. You can check out more information on our website, too, to see who's next. We don't have anybody next week, but we will have someone. I promise. We're going to have someone next week, next Wednesday. It could be you.
I did send you the thing.
Okay.
If you want to pull it up and let everyone listen to it, it's up to you. You don't have to.
Is it am I gonna get a copyright ding for this guy?
No, this guy is it's a TikTok version.
Okay.
That was posted to YouTube, so it's very non-copyright. It's a banger.
All right, guys, we're gonna check this out real quick. What's up here? Is this pause? All right. And hopefully you guys can hear this. Let's refresh this page so I'll hopefully start from the beginning.
I was bored and kind of horny, figured I'd pick up a book.
I got it muted. Hold on, I can't hear.
I was bored and kind of horny, figured I'd pick up a book. Found the Necronomicon, thought that I should take a look. I did the chants and did the dance, and much to my surprise, I found an ancient deity with tentacles and glowing eyes. He poured some wine and said, let's have some fun. But now Cthulhu knows why they call me the Deep One. I thought I'd have some cosmic horror. Turns out I'm a cosmic horror. Cthulhu good. No casualties or sacrifices. Only thing getting buried here was wood. I was bored and kind of horny. Figured I'd pick up a book.
Starting over now.
Found the Necronomicon. Thought that I should take a look. I did the chants and did the dance, and much to my surprise.
All right.
Oh my god, that was perfect.
Hi and welcome to that's basically what I was as a bard.
That's so funny.
That's great,
That's
man.
so
That's
funny.
great.
But
All right, guys.
that was a good chuckle to end the show, I feel.
Oh yeah, 1000%, 1000%.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for everybody showing up out here today. If you guys want to hang out and watch JP after, I'm going to pop that in on here. We are going to get this.
Just developed PTSD. Says the man who is biologically engineering RGs on Arc.
That's hilarious. Thanks a lot, guys. And we'll catch you
thank
next
you.
week
Thank
on
you,
Gnome
man.
Sam Presents. And be sure to check out FrostHydra.